get straight to it.
Dante, you stepped on this one.
Pull up with a baddie on the bench, she with her ass up. Niggas looking, told them they could try, just pull the cash out. She hit the blade with her friends, but always be the last out. Baby by the paper, so pay up, don't wanna crash out. Money on my mind like it's payday. You fuck with mine, I get to spinning like a Beyblade. Most these niggas goofies and they bitches like Shanae. Niggas talking fly into that, hit them like Mayday. Damn, I see niggas hating cause I got motion like a picture. It is what it is. You try me, I'ma smoke you like a swisher. I'm just doing me. Blame my posse grooming to be that nigga. The type the valet park the banshee, they like who the fuck that nigga. You see the envy in close one's eyes, the more that I get bigger. Yeah, you $1 million worth of game, nigga. You should get major figures. But instead of eat with me, you rather compete with me, nigga. Why you switch like a Glock like you want some heat with me, nigga? Let me get some funds. You ain't pimping if you ask me, you just chasing buns. You ain't designer, but you wore that fit like all month. Niggas stunting stolen clothes, risking it all the buzz. Always trying to finesse a nigga and wonder why they don't get love. I'm a big dog, thorough nigga, never been a snake. Do my dirt alone, won't tell on myself, so I know I'll beat the case. Banshee street legals, when I see the boys, I ain't gotta do the race. Banshee street
Are
legals.
you always on the hunt for the latest buzz in the world of sports? Look no further. Dive into Fane and JP, your ultimate destination for the hottest sports gossip. From thrilling game analyses to interviews of fans, this channel has it all. Stay updated with the highs and lows, the cheers, and the surprises from the world of sports. Feel like you're right in the stadium with our vivid storytelling and dynamic content. Don't miss out on any scoop. Hit that like button, share with your fellow sports fanatics, and subscribe to keep your sports knowledge ahead of the curve. Fane and JP is just a click away. Join the community today.
If you're listening, y'all out there,
I play that game too.
I got something for you.
We'll get straight to it.
Dante, you stepped on this one.
Pull up with a baddie on the bench, she with her ass up. Niggas looking, told them they could try, just pull the cash out. She hit the blade with her friends, but always be the last out. Baby by the paper, so pay up, don't wanna crash out. Money on my mind like it's payday. You fuck with mine, I get to spinning like a Beyblade. Most these niggas goofies and they bitches like Shanae. Niggas talking fly into that, hit them like Mayday. Damn, I see niggas hating cause I got motion like a picture. It is what it is. You try me, I'ma smoke you like a swisher. I'm just doing me. Blame my posse grooming to be that nigga. The type the valet park the banshee, they like who the fuck that nigga. You see the envy in close one's eyes, the more that I get bigger. Yeah, you $1 million worth of game, nigga. You should get major figures. But instead of eat with me, you rather compete with me, nigga. Why you switch like a Glock like you want some heat with me, nigga? Let me get some funds. You ain't pimping if you ask me, you just chasing buns. You ain't designer, but you wore that fit like all month. Niggas stunting stolen clothes, risking it all the buzz. Always trying to finesse a nigga and wonder why they don't get love. I'm a big dog, thorough nigga, never been a snake. Do my dirt alone, won't tell on myself, so I know I'll beat the case. Banshee street legals, when I see the boys, I ain't gotta do the race. Banshee street legals, so when I see the boys, I ain't gotta do the pull up with a baddie on the banshee with her ass up. Niggas looking, told them they could try, just pull the cash out. She hit the blade with her friends, but always be the last out. Baby by the paper, so pay up, don't wanna crash out. Money on my mind like it's payday. You fuck with mine, I get to spinning like a Beyblade. Most these niggas goofies and they bitches like Shanae. Niggas talking fly into that, hit them like Mayday.
Are you always on the hunt for the latest buzz in the world of sports? Look no further. Dive into Fane and JP, your ultimate destination for the hottest sports gossip. From thrilling game analyses to interviews of fans, this channel has it all. Stay updated with the highs and lows, the cheers, and the surprises from the world of sports. Feel like you're right in the stadium with our vivid storytelling and dynamic content. Don't miss out on any scoop. Hit that like button, share with your fellow sports fanatics, and subscribe to keep your sports knowledge ahead of the curve. Fane and JP is just a click away. Join the community today.
Y'all hit the like and subscribe button, family. So anyway, let's get into it. They got their ass whooped last night. And boy, did they get their ass whooped last night. Yeah, they got their ass whooped last night. Yeah. It was ugly last night, man. The shit was ugly last night, dog. She was really ugly last night, family. Yeah, they got their ass whipped last night. I don't really. Then I can really say, man. What do you want me to say? That I told y'all in the off season. Didn't I tell you in the off season about what was going on? But you know, everybody dogged me out, and talked crazy to me, and they were and. Like, what do you want me to do, man? Like, what y'all want me to do, huh? Y'all, I don't know, like, so there's a point of time when you have to start searching high and low for a quarterback. Did Scotty fuck up? Yeah. I thought Scotty put his neck on the line for Dak Prescott, bringing him back. I thought that that was a bad mistake. I thought Scotty should have. Scotty got to he got to start over, man. Scotty got to go out and find somebody. Scotty, what he should do is play Joe Milton these next 3 games. You have nothing to lose. Nothing to lose at all. What Scotty has created is he has created a hornet's nest. He's created a hornet's nest. You got a lot of pissed off. You got a lot of pissed out billionaires right now. I gotta share that to you. You got a lot of pissed off people that invest a lot of money in Dak Prescott and didn't get the job done. You got nobody but to blame but yourself with that contract. I said this. When the Trey Lance was in town. So y'all looked at one game from Trey Lance, and then you said that he was a bum. You said that he was a man who couldn't get the job done, and then you came back and you panicked at the end, and then you could have you gave that man that contract, but then you never gave Trey Lance a chance to go out there and play. And I want to say this. You saw all you needed in the Washington game when Trey Lance played in Washington against Washington. You saw all you needed. When you can't stretch the pocket and you're sitting back there throwing 75, 95% of the time in shotgun, just not going to work. In order for you to sit back there and throw that ball 75, 80% of the 95% of the time in shotgun is if you got complete, pure accuracy. If you can get the ball to the receiver and you don't even have to move off your spot, like a Dan Marino or Elway, and you can throw it right there and get it right there, then that's fine. But the game has changed. I said this in the offseason. I said the game has changed. I said, if you don't have a quarterback, now I'm not saying I want a quarterback in here that can run all the time. What I'm saying, a quarterback that can scramble, do a little bit of running, slide when necessary, and make a pinpoint accuracy when we need you. And don't throw the ball to the ground. Don't throw high-ass passes. That's what I was saying. So They dig themselves in a hole, man. They dig themselves in a hole, and now they gave the man all this money, 200 some $1,000, I'm sorry, $1 million, and then he made 70 something this year. Man, I said this already. When you dogged out Trey Lance, you didn't bring. The point is setting yourself up for the future. The point is setting yourself up so you can go out there and win ball games when we need you. Show up for your teammate. I had a clip that I said last week that if McCarthy comes down to Dallas and beat Dak Prescott, and I think it's I gotta go back and find my clip. Hold on, let me go back. I don't know if you fucking can hear me. Anyway, sorry, but I got to go back and find my clip. But I said last week, I said that if this McCarthy boy goes down there and beats Dak Prescott, and then go up and get a W at AT&T Stadium, that it was going to be a long season for the Dallas Cowboys try to finish out. I got to go back and find my clip that I put out there. But it came true though. If you listened to me a couple of weeks ago, it came true. They got their ass whooped. And I knew this was gonna happen. I said that they was gonna go down there and beat them, and because you know what, I said that the pressure's on Dak Prescott. I said when his back up against the wall, he can't deliver. Now, I'm not trying to say I put everything on Dak Prescott. I'm saying the defense. Let's go back and look at the stats. Stats don't lie. Let's go back and look at it real quick. And boy, was I right. Was I right on that? Let's go back and look at this real quick. Oh, this boy, he made Dallas look like shit. Well, he had some weird throws last night, but he beat us. Dak Prescott and the Cowboys watched play hopes all about vanishes 27. What is this? Look at that. It's just a waste, man. It's just a waste. You got paid a lot of money, dog. You got paid a lot of money. He had a whole full season. He had a whole full season, dog. A whole full season. You gave up first round picks. You gave out first round picks. You brought in a defense to help him win last night. And you still didn't get the job done. Like I told you, though. I knew this was going to happen when he's back up against the wall. You can blame defense all you want, dog. But defense don't score points. Defense ain't going to win the ball game for you. The defense can't score touchdowns. Well, they can score a touchdown on farming, scooping scores and turn and grab an interception and take it to the house and those type of deflection, all that kind of stuff, and take it to the house. But, bro, you didn't show up last night, bro. What we got going here? But no excuses, though, man. The Vikings play good. The Vikings play. The Vikings play. I knew the Vikings was gonna beat them, dog. I knew the Vikings was gonna beat them. I knew. Look at this. McCarthy was 15 for 24 on 250. Let's see what Dak Prescott had last night. He was 23 for 38, 294 yards. Look at this though. Look at this. Look at Joy Pickens. Wow, look at this shit. This is sad, dog. This is sad. Look at CeeDee Lamb got 111. George Pickens had 33 yards last night. Mingo had one catch for 25 yards. Malik Davis. Look at this shit. You got the best wide receiver core in the NFL. And you got one of the best wide receivers in George Pickens. He only had 33 yards last night. Ferguson didn't have one catch last night. Ferguson, 2 for 16. Spanford was no catches. Look at this. How many tight ends? He got Spanford there. He got Ferguson, and then he got Schoolmaker. He got 3 tight ends. Scotty play calling, dog. We're gonna go on defense side of the ball right in a few minutes, but we're gonna go on this offense. Look at this. This is sad. Look at this. Williams came back. He had 5 carries for 91 yards. Malik Davis, that should have been blue or should have been Field Mafia. They just need. If this team had a quarterback, it'll be a whole different team, dog. I'll say in 26, re-sign Pickens, bring back Williams, and let Dak Prescott go. Eat the fucking money. Gotta eat the money, man. Look at Denver. Remember Denver was stuck quarterback Orton and all the other quarterbacks that they brought in there for years and years and years. They couldn't find the right match for Denver. They couldn't find the right match. They kept trying. They kept swinging at the tree. Kept swinging at the tree, and then they finally drafted Bo Nix, and then they're chopping the tree down now. They on this, and but the point is that they wasn't scared. But see, people are they worried about the money, right? When the money has done nothing but cause destruction. They sit on money anyway. They sit on the money anyway. So why in the hell should they worry about releasing Dak Prescott? If they release Dak Prescott and move on and draft the quarterback, bro, I think we'll be happy, dude. We don't quit worrying about the fucking money, dude. Quit worrying about the fucking money. Go get this Ohio State quarterback. Go get somebody that can play quarterback, dog. Go get somebody that can play quarterback, and bring a defensive coordinator that can play defense. They're gonna ride with Scotty. I don't like Scotty's play, but maybe Scotty's limited to a certain amount of things that Prescott cannot do. But like I said, it's a team effort. I'm not gonna put everything on Dak Prescott, but I'm saying though, bruh, your offense is not good. Your offense is not good, dog. You're not good. You're just not good. I mean, just look at the roster they got, though. Have you really looked at the roster? Like, have you really looked at the fucking roster they got? Like, for real though. Have you really? I'm gonna put the thing in the chat. Anybody want to join in? But have you really looked at their roster? They got 3-4 good wide receivers. Flournoy, Pickens, and they got Flournoy, Pickens, and CeeDee Lamb, and they got Schoolmaker, Ferguson, Turpin. Bro, they should be putting up 40 points a game. 40 points a game. No way they should be fucking losing. They just need a fucking quarterback. That's all they need. When they get a quarterback, this is gonna be a whole different team, dog. I would bring back Pickens. I would bring back Williams. Activate Blue and Mafia. For 26, and I'll draft the quarterback. And I'll draft the quarterback. I'm drafting a quarterback. I'm not going to sit in my press box. I'm not going to sit in my press box again and look at this bullshit again. I can't do it. The man done gave up. The man done gave up draft picks for 2026 and 2027. And this is all you got to show for it. And now you know what you got to do. And now the only thing you do is go home and whine and cry and drink your Jack Daniels and then and look at everybody. You stacked up. You stacked up, Jerry. Your money's stacked up, and that's for sure. Your money's stacked up, family. You got paid. You got paid. You getting paid for primetime games. You're getting paid from the stadium, and you're getting beer and alcohol and merchandise and all this. You got paid. But then at the end of the day, when you look back, you have done nothing successfully. You have not. You won a Super Bowl back in the 90s, but it's 2000 and fucking it's 2000 damn it 2026 now. You have done nothing, dog. You got played. You got played by Dak Prescott. Y'all got played. Oh, y'all got played for that check too. You panicked at the end. You went and signed that contract, and then now, but what? People just say, "Oh, well, you don't know what I'm talking about." Okay. Well, the truth don't lie. I don't know what I'm talking about, but guess what though? At the end, you're not going to the playoffs. You only won 6 games. 6, 7, and 1. All the shit that they have done, all the quarterbacks, it didn't work out with Cooper, didn't work out with Lance, and didn't work out with Ben DiNucci. The best quarterback that they could have had a shot was bringing in Lance behind Dak Prescott. It was no reason for them to go and sign Dak Prescott to that contract again when they saw a game that he had. Trey Lance had 4 or 5 interceptions off of preseason and not playing with the ones. But now you are stuck back to where you are at the contract time. When you signed that contract, the same year he got hurt. He got hurt, right? And then on top of that, didn't play a full season. And then on top of that, guess what happened? You played Cooper Rush, and that was a complete disaster. That was a complete fucking disaster. You played Cooper Rush. You had Trey Lance on the bench all the time. That was a fucking disaster. What's going on, Jesse? That was a complete disaster. How you doing, family? That was a complete disaster. You got played by Dak Prescott for all this money, and then now you're talking about what we stuck with him. Now let his ass go. Let him go. I mean, you don't even need to see him no more. You don't even need to see him anymore in 2025. Put Milton out there on the bench. I mean, out there in the coming weeks. See what you got at Milton. See the different formations you can run with Milton. See, can you run that play action bootleg Mississippi toss sweep? See, can you get the offense involved? Look. It's not about Dak Prescott no more. It's not about Dak Prescott. He can do nothing for you anymore. He's eliminated. It's about evaluating talent, seeing what you can in 2026 to get to the playoffs. You don't have to see anything else. I heard somebody come on last night saying, "Oh, well, we have to finish strong. We have to win the rest of these games, or it'll fuck our psyche. That's bullshit. Either you can play football or you can't. It's about evaluating talent, to getting the best quarterback on this fucking roster that can come out and play, and that can come out and win in 2026. It's about winning in 2026. You were limited. Your playbook was in half. Your playbook was in half. I got a clip for that too. I got a fucking clip. You waited around so long that you got played. Oh, they got played, man. They sitting at home, dog. They lost 2 straight. They lost 2 fucking straight, dog. Wow, they got played. They got played. Jerry got played again. No playoffs again. Wow, they got played again, dog. Yeah, they got played again. What's this clip that I got for y'all? It's gonna be. What's this clip I got for y'all though? This is sad, man. This is some sad shit. Y'all made all the moves on getting draft picks, and then you still didn't make the playoffs. Nah. What are that, man? They got played, dog. Yeah, they got played. They got played though, bro. They couldn't finish down the stretch. A healthy Dak Prescott, no problems, and all that fucking around, doing the off season, playing around, in training camp. Got the broom between your legs, and then you got you surfboarding, you throwing the darts over the thing, all this shit that y'all was doing, and now y'all at 6 and 7. You see all that playing around? You see with all that playing around, get your dog right there on the field. Them boys watch that, dog. Them boys watch you. You think, I remember I said in the offseason. I said in the offseason that they're gonna watch you, right? Them boys, they're eager to play the Dallas Cowboys. They're eager to go out there and whip that ass. They eager to go out there and they get up for the game. They get up and play the Dallas Cowboys, dog. They can go out and whip, they can go out and fucking get their ass whooped by another team, but when they come out playing these dudes, they want to whoop that ass. See what we got here. Yeah, they got their ass whooped, dog. Yeah, they got their ass whooped. Yeah, ain't no more excuses now, dog. No more excuses now. Yeah, play Melton Vaughn. Yeah, play Melton. You got nothing to lose now. You got nothing because you have no you have nothing to impress us by now. You can't impress us no more. We have nothing to play for. And wasn't the shitty play calling was shitty last night? Oh man, that shit was horrible, dog. That shit was horrible last night. Scotty, don't know what the hell he doing in the car. I think he got his dad's playbook. He saved his dad's playbook from when he was coaching at Kansas City. It's probably some of the damn fucking plays that he ran. Oh man. Well, what clip that we have? Man, that shit was ugly last night. That shit was ugly. Yeah, they threw him up under the bench last night though, dog. What that fucking clip that I had? What that fucking clip? Yeah, you threw my man up. You threw my man up under the bus, dog. You threw Trey Lance up under the bus, dog. He got Lance up out of here quick. Yeah, he got Lance up out of here quick, dog. And now it's starting. Now it's starting to fucking come. Whatever you do in the dark will come to light, family. It will come to light. They got their ass whooped, dog. Man, that motherfucker did not show up. The defense, I'm gonna go to defense in a little bit. But the defense fucked up last night. But we gonna say something about the defense in a minute. But the offense, bro, they didn't show up last night. I told you they weren't gonna show up. Second week in a row, bro. Second week in a fucking row, they didn't show up, dog. Yeah, they played us though. Yeah, they played us on this one though. Yeah, they played us for sure, dog. They got us on this one. Yeah, they got us on this one though. Oh, that's cool though. They got some of the Dak Prescott scam though. Yeah, they sold you a bag of tricks though. They sold you a bag of tricks, and then they didn't sign a competitive Trey Lance or anybody coming to compete. They gave you fucking weak ass Cooper Rush, who barely can move around in the pocket. Baltimore done with Cooper Rush because he's not even coming out on the field anymore. They released him, he injured. You don't see no. Do you see anything about Cooper Rush in Baltimore? Do you see anything about Cooper Rush for Baltimore? No, you didn't. You didn't see anything for Cooper Rush, though, did you? Nothing at all. They played you, dog. They played you, dog, with this Cooper Rush shit. They set Lance on the bench, and they played you with Cooper Rush, Martin McCarthy with his fat ass, and they played you. I did have a clip though. A linebacker and Ezra. Yes, you're right about that, KJ. Yes, linebacker. Yes, edge linebacker. I ain't gonna lie though, but if a quarterback's there in the first round, go get him though. If Mendoza's there in the first round, go get him. We're gonna look at quarterback play here. We're gonna look at quarterback play here in a couple of weeks about who to draft though. If the quarterback's there, go get him. You can get your linebacker the second round. You trade back that first round pick from Green Bay. You Fandango a second. You can try to get it for second round and get your third round. You can't Fandango that. And you know what they can do? They can trade back. They got 2 first rounds, right? They can trade back. They can trade back their first round pick, trade back, and then pick up their second round pick. They're gonna be some desperate teams, though. They're gonna be some desperate teams in the first round, in the second round to move up with Dallas. I would trade that. I would trade out of that pick. I would trade out of that first round pick, those 2 first round picks, and I would pick up extra. I would trade out of that. I would trade out of that first round pick. Both of those both of them. That's how they can win this thing. They trade out of the first round pick. They can trade out of that one, trade back into the second round or the third round out of one of those picks. I would trade back, and I would pick up a second. I would pick up a third. That's how you win it. You got to finagle those picks. I would trade back. You know, they don't need much. Look, they can't get stuck on one player like they did in the past. They can't, if they see a dominant linebacker, they can't get stuck on one player. They got to say, look, okay, we know this linebacker is dominant. Okay, he's pretty good, but they got to pick up other players to fix their team. Not about one player. It's about the whole team, dog. And that's what it's been about with Dak Prescott for the last fucking 10 years. One player, getting one player where he need to be. But you know what that has done? It has got you no fucking where. Getting a quarterback, getting that motherfucker all them picks has got you no fucking where. Guess what it's got you? It's got you to 6 wins, 7 losses, and 1 fucking tie. That's what it's got you. That's what the fuck it's got you. They could have went out and got Trey Lance and got a cheap Trey Lance and then build their fucking roster in the draft picks. That's what it's got you, dog. But the play call was horrible last night. And we know Scotty, do inexperience of coaching, never coached an NFL team before, never been in charge, always coached on the fucking sideline. But they got their ass whooped last night, though. They deserve that shit.
Red ran the practices, and I used to come up with the plays.
Play calling for Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, boy, was I good. I would write these foolproof plays in my little green notebook that I had. The opposition didn't even know it. And when Coach Kavanaugh was going to retire, me and Red, we just knew that one of us was going to be a successor.
I'm showing you these video clips, but the fucking play calling last night was fucking horrible. And what I mean by that is you only subject to one fucking position, dog. Okay. 95% of the time he was throwing from the shotgun position. You can't fool a fucking defense that way. The linebackers are moving left. They're standing right in the middle of the field, and cornerbacks going to set on all those fucking routes and pick that shit off. And guess what? Your offensive tackles, you are setting them up for failure because you're not moving them. You don't have no scheme. Bruh, you're only limited to a certain amount of play call in Dak Prescott. You can't run a scheme, dog. You got plays, but you're only subject to a certain amount of plays with Dak Prescott. I said this in the offseason. I said in the year before. I said in that Washington game, when I saw Trey Lance come out there and he moved the pocket against Washington, he was rolling out. He was getting people involved. Guess what? You had the. It's so fucking bad that they ran the fucking slant 100 times. You know what they did? You know what team said? Guess what? We're going to set on the slant. I said this over and over and fucking over, and everybody will come out, they'll talk shit to me, disrespect me, and say that what the fuck I was talking shit about the Mississippi bootleg play action was a garbage. But look at it now. You're 6-7-1. You are setting your offensive tackles on the field. You're not rolling them. You're not rolling out the quarterback. Half of your fucking throws are from the fucking shotgun position. And on top of that, you are running a slant 35% of the times. Teams got smart. They got in there. They looked at the film and said, oh, guess what? They run the slant so fucking much. Let's just bring the cornerback up to chase down the slant, pop the ball up in there, and we can stop Pickens on that. I haven't seen Pickens run a deep out or deep curl all fucking year long. CeeDee Lamb, we can't really go over what these guys can really do. The route tree is in half. It's cut in half, dog. But I'm stupid. But everybody, but I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I don't know what I'm talking about, dog. If people really look at our roster, dog. Look at our fucking roster. Look at our roster. We got Pickens, who barely even drops any fucking thing. We got Lamb. We got Flournoy. We got Ferguson. We got Schoolmaker. We got Spanford, and we got Mingo, and we got Turpin, and we got 2 running backs. Dog. We have the best fucking roster in the NFL, dog. We have you guys. Man, I wish I would just take that in your mind. If we had Bo Nix on this team, if we had a Bo Nix on this offense, do you think we would be fucking number fucking 1? Just hear what I'm saying here. If we had Bo Nix on this fucking team, running this fucking team, instead of Dak Prescott, we'll be the number 1 offense, and people will be scared as fuck to come in there and play Dallas Cowboys because they wouldn't know who to defend. Let's go over this clip. I'm pissed off today, though.
Good. Come by to wish me luck?
Well, not exactly. No. Actually, I come by to get you 2 real little favors.
Sure, what's up?
Well, you know that green notebook you used right on them football plays in? Well, I need to show Kavanaugh that I can come up with some good play ideas.
But you didn't come up with them.
Are you listening to the words that I'm coming? I'm trying to let you guys open up your mind. What we had with Trey Lance was a thing of beauty because he can run and throw. He's not perfect. He made mistakes. All right. But a quarterback that can run and throw, get down when necessary, take a hit, and then it's a thing of beauty. If we didn't see that, I saw it, but everybody else didn't see that. Everybody's so stuck on one man that it unfolded right in front of your eyes. So your playbook is cut in half now with Dak Prescott. It's cut in fucking half. You only subject to run so many plays with Dak Prescott. You can draw up 28 plays, and you're only able to use half of those plays because because the quarterback you have on the roster. You're only subject to have. You can only use 15 plays. You got if your game plan you got 30 plays on one card and you only can run 15 to 16 plays because of Dak Prescott's inability and his big contract or whatever they got going on, you're only subject to that.
They're my plays. I need them.
Klein, I'm gonna have this book. One way or another, so you might as well let the damn thing go, because if you don't, it's gonna get awfully physical around here. And I don't think you want that, do you?
Of course, Red got the job. Next.
So Scotty needs to, if he wants to remain their coach of 2026, he needs to let somebody else come in here and coach the game, call plays, bring a quarterback in here that can fucking come in and win ball games, and bring a defensive coordinator in here that can coach. Go look. See, I was mad that they didn't bring in a playoff coach from last couple of years. Detroit in the playoffs, maybe. Chicago in the playoffs. Hadn't been to the playoffs since fucking damn Kyle Orton. Carolina got a chance to the playoffs. All these fucking coaches, Seattle in the playoffs. All these coaches have been to the playoffs. All these coaches have been to the playoffs. We brought a coach in here that's not had been to the playoffs, no playoff experience in the last 5 years, and has done nothing for the team but on a let's see moment with Scotty. And they brought in a fucking defensive coordinator going to defense now that has done nothing for the team, has got fired in the middle of the season last year from the Bears. And okay, Jerry said, we're going to go out and get you a defensive tackle. We're going to get some couple cornerbacks back. But when, boy, we get a couple corners back, and then, they brought in this linebacker core, man. It was the most horrible fucking linebacker core. Serviceable linebackers. Those picks, those last few picks of 2020, 2024, 25, those should have been linebackers. Oh man, boy, they got Kenny Murray and they got the other Jackson line boy. Then they brought them over, old service of linebackers who can't run and side to side and getting their ass whooped out there on the field. Boy, it showed, didn't it? Those linebackers, man. We need two good linebackers in this year's draft to come out and compete for 2026 and a quarterback, and bring you a safety in here. Hooker, you out of here. You done Hooker. That's it for you. Wilson, you out of here too. You done here. We need true safeties and we need two good safeties in here. Hopefully get another good safety from free agent, and we need a pass rusher. Linebacker and pass rusher, and safety in this year's draft. We need two good pass rushers in 2026. We need pass rusher, dog. They got their ass whooped. Yeah, they got their ass whooped, dog. So, like I said, I would about the coach for the Chicago Bears in here, the coach's team, and I would about or the defensive coordinator for Buffalo in here, and let him coach. They're in the playoffs. Play around in the offseason. You sitting at home now. All that playing around y'all did. All that playing around y'all did in the offseason. Hey, how you doing, KG 500? How you doing, Vaughn? What's up with you, Jesse? Jesse, who do you want to draft in the fresh? If you can hear me, who do you want to draft in 2026 pick? Do y'all want to trade back, or do y'all want to draft a quarterback, linebacker, pass rusher? Okay, Jesse wants a safety from Ohio State. Okay. Oh, you like Kayla from Ohio State. Okay. I want to see what he looked like in the bowl game. Should be pretty good. KJ said keep the pick, draft the linebacker and the edge rusher. Yeah, okay, KJ. Nice choice on that. Um, question, KJ. Um, do you want to see Milton from here on out? For to put Dak Prescott on the bench, and so you can see what you had at linebacker. Jesse, I would like to see hire Steve Wilkes as defensive coordinator. Is that Wilkes from Minnesota? I think that may be him. Okay, Jay, don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Okay, all right. Oh, okay. Great answer, KJ. Who do you guys think that would be this defense? I know, Jesse, you said you want to see Caleb Downs from Ohio State. I'll check him out in the bowl game. But pass rusher, who do you guys have in mind that can put pressure on the quarterback? I think we need 2 pass rushers, but who do you guys have in mind that can give us a pass rush in 2026? The Jets before that, he was a Panther intern coach, and 49ers head. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yo, come in and coach. Yeah. Okay, then. Intern coach and for I say yeah. Oh, so he coached for the Jets. He coached Williams. It was saying Jesse. Okay. You know what? Our mindset for this team, our mindset has to be on the future. And they got so, you know what? They got so wrapped up. They forgot about their defense. Remember, they got so wrapped up in Dak Prescott and the contract and what they can do on defense that they forgot about the defense. I said that a couple years ago. I said they drafted a lot of offensive tackles, Guyton, and they probably could have not drafted Guyton. They probably could have. They were so steady on the offense that they forgot to focus on their defense, linebacker, cornerback, safety, pass rusher. When you bring in Clowney and Dante Fowler, you're not younger up front. You're not younger, dog. You got so wrapped up into Dak Prescott's contract to satisfy Dak Prescott for the last fucking 5 to 10 years that you forgot about your defense. And on top of that, you let Dan Quinn go. And we don't even want to get into the Dan Quinn shit. I don't even want to get into this Dan Quinn and Mike McCarthy shit. But you played us on that, though. They played us on that, too. But, yeah. So, Jesse wants to draft he wants to draft Mr. Downs, and then he likes this. He likes the Panthers defensive coordinator. Okay, that could be what did the San Francisco. I think who do they play? They got we gonna. Jesse, I kind of agree with you on that. But we're gonna kind of leave the door open on that. The jury's out on that. I want to see San Francisco defense against a really good offense, and to see if that's a good pick. Now he's playing pretty good. He got his guys up to play. San Francisco, yeah, he does though. But I want to see him play against a pretty good offense, and let's see how well they do. But yeah. But we have to start thinking. We have to start thinking. Was the Williams trade a successful one? No. Was it a dumb trade? Yes. I thought it was a dumb trade. and you want to know why. Jesse, you probably want to know why, and Mr. 504, you probably want to know why. You can't base your team on one man bringing pressure. You can double him. You can double team that defensive tackle, and everybody else. And the offensive line is so good that you can out scheme and out man. It's not about one player. I thought it was the most dumbest draft. I mean, Williams is good. He's good for some other team, but we have holes in so many areas, dog. We have holes on the secondary, safety, cornerback. We had holes at both safeties. We have holes there. We have definitely holes at linebacker. We have definitely holes at pass rush. We couldn't sack the dude last night. We couldn't create no pressure on McCarthy. We couldn't bring a linebacker down the rush. We couldn't do any of that. There was no sack. There was no pass rush. There was nobody getting after the quarterback. Jerry needs to get his ass out of the fucking way and stop progress. Jesse, we do need a lot of. I've been saying this for over many of years. After you left Dan Quinn, defensive mind, but you got to start all over. What I would do, I would look at the playoffs and I would say, what team has a good defensive scheme? If I was Scotty and Jerry, that can come in here, that can coach our defense, the players that we have. We have good young talent on our team. We need to weed out get rid of the old dudes. We have Osa, we have Williams, we have both Williams boys. We got a couple good linebackers, and we have a young linebacker from Notre Dame, number 35, and then we do have Tofa. He didn't even play last night. The guy that we drafted from UCLA, we didn't see him on the field last night. We just need a defensive coordinator that can get the best out of this defense, that we can start winning some ball games in 26. It's not about one player. The Jones have made it about money and Dak Prescott for the last 10 years. They got paid significantly now. They didn't do enough on defense. They didn't do enough. It showed last night. Secondary got beat up the top. The scheme, what Eberflus got to go. We know his scheme is horrible, and we don't want to deal with that right now. We just don't want to deal with that. But I'm trying to let it make sense. We're gonna pop the homie in real quick, and we're gonna take some more of your questions. Vaughn, do you got more? KJ 500, do you have more questions? Please do. You in, family?
What's up, brother?
Oh no, we just going over the bullshit that happened last night. What's happening?
Not much, man. Just about to finish up today. Go do a little bit of Christmas shopping in a minute.
Oh, that's always fun.
I hate shopping, man.
Well, if it hit your pockets, that's for sure.
I hate shopping, period. I don't even like going grocery shopping, man. I hate stores, people, all type of shit. Nobody wants to have, you got 30 damn checkout counters, only 5 of them work.
Yeah.
The whole damn thing is frustrating.
Yeah. I mean, it's something that you don't have to do next week, or it's something that you don't have to do, in the close to Christmas. At least you can have it almost done already, so you can sit back and relax and watch football and basketball.
Yeah, usually my wife just does it all, and I don't have to worry about it. But I got to take the kids shopping so they can buy her something. And
yeah,
stuff like that.
Yeah.
How's your day going, man?
It's going all right. I'm just recovering from a surgery I had,
Oh,
I'm on the mend right now, so I'm just dealing with that. And
don't let these Cowboys stress you out, man.
oh no. I'm gonna sit back and relax and enjoy the ride, and I'm gonna let it unfold. I'm gonna let it unfold right in front of you.
Every I can't even. I'm not even disappointed because we knew this shit was gonna happen.
We talked about it already, didn't we?
Yeah, we knew exactly what the hell was gonna happen. Most of us predicted somewhere between what 5 to 7 wins. Most of
Yep.
us.
Yep.
We right at 6. We might get another win or two, so we'd be right around what we predicted.
Yeah.
I, we losing to teams that we thought they were gonna lose to.
Hmm.
I actually had text Fifth yesterday. I thought when he asked me what I thought about the game, I was like, you know what, man, JJ hasn't been playing that well. Well, they might actually squeak it out.
Hmm.
They made a liar out of me.
Yeah. Well, he showed up when we needed him. When the Vikings needed him, he showed up.
Yo, that was the best game he's ever played, college or pro. That was his best game ever. I don't every game, man. This defense makes people look like they've never played. They better than they've ever played before.
Yeah. And I know we go back and forth on things and stuff like that. Um, I agree with you on some things. Some things I don't agree with you. You said that that you like the Williams trade. I thought it was okay. I don't know if I really agree with it, but I thought that um, this team needs more than just one player.
Oh, absolutely.
You
I,
saw
I
that.
like the Williams trade for the future. They didn't I didn't change my picks at all with the Williams trade because like you said, this team needs a lot of help at key positions. Our corners and safeties are fucking horrendous, man.
Hogwash.
Absolutely fucking terrible.
That you depending on Hooker and Wilson to come in and win you some ball games. It ain't
They
gonna happen.
play they played fucking horrible last night.
What's that?
Absolutely horrible.
You getting paid all that money, and you don't show up.
And it seems like all the players that get paid, they forget how to play football once they get a check.
Right.
All of them. I and Jerry Jones said it. Every time you pay a player, they get hurt, they fall off.
Yeah.
And then you stuck with them. They stuck with Bland. They just extended them. They stuck with him for at least 2 years. They
Yeah.
stuck with Ferguson for 2 years.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't know the answer to fixing this team because they need a lot of help
And that's what I
across the board.
and that's what I was saying. When they got caught up in that all these contracts with this William contract, and they got caught up with this Dak contract. I mean, if this is about, I'm trying to figure out if this is if they don't want to come out and say, look, this is about making money. We don't give a fuck about going to the championship. They're doing it about a sneaky way.
Oh,
Okay,
they never say that.
yeah, exactly. They're gonna fuck their money up. They're gonna do it sneakily. But if this is about winning playoff championship, about winning going to NFC championship game, going to Super Bowl, then we'll see the trades. With no way Dak Prescott should have been re-signed for that contract. They had his rights. Either let him go or trade him, get some picks, get him out of here, build around your defense, and go from there.
And the sad part is they were at the end of his contract last year. If he would have played that year out, he would have been a free agent this year. You'd have had a new head coach with a new quarterback. And this year wouldn't feel so heart wrenching for a lot of people
Right.
because they would have had a young quarterback, a first time head coach, and you would have had the expectations that come along with that. But they let the Cowboys sell them this bullshit that Shoddy was basically a head coach in waiting under Mike McCarthy all of this time, which is a fucking lie.
Right.
Oh, he was in the room. He was involved with the game plan, and he didn't agree with Mike McCarthy on X, Y, Z, so he's going to do things differently. And it's the exact same fucking offense,
Yeah.
the exact same shit. It's the exact same failure to run the ball.
Yeah.
Javonte Williams was eating during that game, and they started passing the ball.
Every game.
They want Dak Prescott to be the hero of the game all the fucking time, man. I don't understand it.
Every
And I
game.
know you like Pickens. You cannot disappear like Pickens did these last two games. You
Right.
can't. Your season is on the line.
I'm gonna
You
rebut.
cannot disappear.
I'm gonna let you finish on that. Then I'm gonna rebut you on that. Go ahead.
Yeah, he cannot disappear. You had 6 targets. Pickens was catching everything. And then these last 2 weeks, nothing. He's got, you cannot disappear. Flournoy stepped up. He looked decent. CD got 110 yards or something like that. But the fucking offensive tackles are trash. Dak Prescott throwing bad fucking passes. The defense is fucking useless. Quentin Williams went down, and all of a sudden they can run right up the middle again. Kenneth Murray Jr. should not be a professional football player.
Right.
He is ass.
Well, the reason why that Tennessee let him go, you see it, don't you?
Yo, he is absolutely one of the worst linebackers I have ever seen play football.
As a
His
black man.
instinct, I've seen Pee Wee football players with better instincts than him. I don't understand what the hell he be looking at. That play where they ran up the fucking middle and he ran around the outside for no fucking reason.
Yep.
It's horrible, man.
And then all your bad choices in the offseason, not bringing in the right players. And I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna rebut what you said though, real
Right,
quick.
Go ahead.
I said this 2 years ago, and everybody want to keep getting mad at me, but I said that when you let Trey Lance go, that was an issue. You only stuck at one fucking offense playbooks. Your fucking playbook is that you got 50 fucking plays. You're only able to run 25 of them up, 25 out of the 50 plays because he only stuck in that fucking shotgun position. He can't move left or right and run that play action missing bootleg. You can't move the linebackers out of the fucking box and get the cornerbacks to moving left and right. Pickens running slants is not going to get it all fucking game. You got to fucking have some motions, have Pickens on the left or the right side to run across the field or running deep patterns to fucking get him moving. Him staying running these shitty routes ain't going to work. And that's why he only had 3 catches for 33 yards last night. It was horrible because you're only subject to run one formation. It came up to bite your ass for the last 2 games. Last 2 games.
This season has been a facade, man. I don't know if you want to pull up the schedule.
Yeah.
But we have the Eagles are the only playoff team that we've beaten this year. They've beat the lowest of the lowest and lost to everybody that's getting in the playoffs.
Right.
Who did we beat this year? We beat the Jets. They're not going to the playoffs. We beat the Giants. They're not going to the playoffs. We beat Washington. They're not going to the playoffs. We beat Kansas City. They're not going to the playoffs. We beat the Eagles. They're going to go to the playoffs. That's 5 wins. Who's number 6? Oh, the Raiders. They're not going to the playoffs.
Right.
This fucking fake MVP season for Dak Prescott and all of that shit.
Yeah.
waste of fucking time, man. It's all fake. All
Yeah.
of it.
Yep.
They got people all hyped up about the Cowboys making it, and they get their ass beat by every team that makes the playoff. The Bears, at the time, we didn't think they were a playoff team. It turned out one of the best teams in the NFC. Whooped
Right.
our ass. You couldn't beat Green Bay. You allowed 40 points for Green Bay.
Yep.
Couldn't finish that one.
No.
The Panthers beat you.
Yep. And their drafting is horrible. It's been hard for the last few years.
The drafting that is probably outside of coaching. The draft is probably one of the big your draft picks aren't even on the team 2 years from now.
Right.
If you go back and look at the 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024 drafts, they are most of those players, if not all of them, are gone.
Right.
I think you got Diggs from one draft. He's Ferguson from one draft. You got Overshown, and who else? It's not a lot of obviously Booker's there,
Right.
but you got to draft better.
You said you want to see the schedule?
Yeah, I'm just looking over the teams that we lost to and who we beat. We ain't beat nobody.
No. I think it's in front of you. Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't beat nobody.
No.
We allowed 7 teams to score 30 points on us. We had fucking Russell Wilson looking like he was about to take the Giants to the fucking playoffs. The way he was throwing the ball on us. This high-powered offense with Pickens and Lamb score only 14 points against the Bears.
14.
They scored 2 touchdowns on the ground yesterday. You telling me you got Pickens, Ferguson, Turpin, Flournoy, CeeDee Lamb, Javonte Williams, and Dak Prescott can't throw 1 touchdown?
Not 1 touchdown, brother.
But you got 44-year-old Phillip Rivers come in and score a touchdown after 5 years on the couch and 3 practices?
I'm telling you, bro. No. And gonna look a little bit better maybe next week too.
Yeah, with some time under his belt and a little bit of conditioning. I just
Yeah, we ain't beat nobody. Look at it. That's it.
Yeah, I believe we did lose. I think every single NFC North team scored 30 points on us. This defense is fucking horrible, man.
Oh, they beat Kansas City. Oh, we beat Kansas City. Oh, we on the street. Okay, all right.
But that is Cowboy fans that aren't paying attention to what's going on in the rest of the league. Kansas City Chiefs were struggling all season. The Eagles were basically eating themselves in the locker room, fighting amongst each other, and you squeaked out a win there. And
Right.
it ain't like you blew them out. I think you beat both teams by 3 points?
Right.
So it ain't like we went in there and just dominated on a team that was falling apart. You almost lost to Kansas City if we didn't get the turnover.
Right.
And you would have lost to the Eagles without that turnover.
Yeah.
This team is over. People have, I don't know, man. I'm not upset. I'm not upset at all. I'm ready to get my cake and my $100 off of Sports Junkie and
we beat Kansas City. Came back and you lost 2 straight. 2 straight.
You got your ass beaten 2 straight. That ain't just losses. See, we win by 3 points.
Right.
And then you lose by 2 touchdowns.
Right.
It's disgusting, man.
Oh, Jesse said last night, I believe Uncensored said last night that we lost to the NFC North all but 30 points this year. You right about that? Yeah, he did. Yeah.
It's sad. And I'm looking and if you pull up next year's opponents list, it's a lot of the same shit. It's a lot of playoff teams that we're gonna lose to. We're not good enough. We're not good enough to beat any team in the NFC West.
Right.
Even the Cardinals beat us every single fucking time. We're not better than the 49ers, the Seahawks, or the Rams.
No.
We're obviously not better than anybody in the NFC North. I don't believe that they can beat the Bucks. We got our ass kicked by the Panthers.
Can't be the same.
Dak Prescott don't get to pad his stats on a weak NFC East anymore.
No.
Anyways,
He got exposed. I said he got exposed.
Dak Prescott been exposed for probably about 6 years, man.
Yep.
He can't read, like Corner said, he can't read cover zero for some fucking reason. They ran cover zero a lot yesterday. He didn't know what the fuck to do.
Right.
When they took away the slant to Pickens and he couldn't throw that anymore, he didn't know what the fuck to do.
Yep. Told you.
They ran cover zero all day long, and he said that shit in his post game.
Yeah.
They didn't handle it well. You 10 years in the fucking league, you don't know how to beat cover zero?
No. He showed you that last night. He showed you who he is.
That's a damn shame. I said it after the Arizona Cardinals game. When you got on, I was like, hey, I apologize. I said, I am done with Dak Prescott. He cannot fool me ever again. I don't give a fuck how he play. He's not it. I'm over it. I'm done. I don't care about him playing good in one game here or there. That shit don't phase me no more. He got to go.
Yeah. I'm taking the page out of your book. Evaluate talent. Bring in somebody young. Evaluate talent and see if we need to draft a quarterback. Bring in Milton.
The season over with. There's no reason why Milton shouldn't be taking over half the snaps in practice and get out there on the field and play on Sunday.
That's right.
It's the season is done with, man. Get these young guys and see what you got in this locker room.
Yep.
Give these guys a chance to play, even if it's not in Dallas. They can earn a spot on another roster or something like that. It's not fair that they about to sit up there and let Dak Prescott play out these last 3 games and not let other players get a shot.
Right. It's over.
Yeah, Jesse, my aunt stay in North Carolina. She was calling me talking shit.
North Carolina Panthers will hunt me until see them again. Yeah. They started over. Remember Carolina had Cam Newton and had all the other quarterbacks come in there. They kept swinging at the fucking tree, trying to chop the motherfucker down.
But everybody's got young quarterbacks, man. These dudes that are winning, they're young quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Bo Nix, Drake May, Jalen Hurts.
Yes.
Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert is playing well.
Who else?
The only real old one that's in the playoffs right now is Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
Everybody else is young.
And they got the Detroit quarterback.
I mean, I wouldn't consider them old yet. Him and what's his name up in Buffalo? Josh Allen. Josh Allen, I don't consider them old. I mean, they're on their second contract, but outside of that, man, you got to get young. And everybody keeps asking, well, who you going to go get? Well, guess what? Denver didn't know that they were going to get Bo Nix when they got rid of Russell Wilson. You just got to move on, and you got to move on and start looking.
And Denver didn't ask that dumbass question that you just said.
Yeah.
They didn't ask that dumbass question.
You know what Denver said? Denver said, I don't know who I'm going to get, but it ain't him.
Right.
And you just got to move on, man. They're scared to lose. You losing now.
You
What
losing.
does it what does it matter if you lose two more games? You're not going to go 0-17. You're going to
Right.
get to celebrate a win or two during the season, even with a bad quarterback. That's the
Right.
history of the league has shown that most likely you are going to win a couple games during the year.
Right.
What's the difference between winning 3 games like the Tennessee Titans
Right.
or winning 5 or 6 games like the Dallas Cowboys?
They scared.
Absolutely fucking nothing. You're
Yeah.
still a losing organization.
Yeah.
They are. I don't understand this scared to lose mentality. You're already losing. You're losing with the highest paid player in the history of the league. And if you can lose with him, you can lose without him. But maybe you find somebody that can get you over the hump if you get out there and start looking.
Of course. Of course. And it's showing right now. It's showing right now. It's starting to show his fucking ugly face right now. The Jones looks stupid for not making the mature business decisions and going out and pleasing the fans. Well, I don't know if they're pleasing the fans, but I don't know.
Oh, they absolutely signed Dak Prescott for the fans.
Right.
That was 100% for the fans. They even came out and said it. I think Corner was the one that let us know about that. That they re-signed Dak Prescott because of the fans.
Hello. So since his signing of the contract, when he signed that contract, the second one, no playoffs, of course, of the injury, wasn't available last year. It had a full season this year, and nothing has progressed, and no playoffs. So you signing him and dogging out, not even Trey Lance, bringing drafting a rookie quarterback behind that didn't pan out. You didn't go do that. It didn't work out. So you still stuck in it. You still stuck from fucking up a couple when he signed the contract.
Yep.
You still stuck now. You said $250 million. You said, okay, well, we double up on our money because we did get our money back from ratings and all this by giving him that big contract. But you can't sign other free agents. We went over the salary cap. We looked at it. Thank God you brought that out. You brought that to the forefront. That limit them from signing good players, a safety, another good linebacker, another good edge rusher to come in and help this defense. That took away everything.
Yep. And this is the crazy part is we're 30-something million dollars over the salary cap right now. I think it's $37 million we're over the salary cap for next year. They always say Jerry Jones don't like to spend money. He spends the money. He just spends it on the wrong fucking players.
Right.
When Dak Prescott got there and he wanted $60 million, they should have said, hey, Dak, you know what, man? Best of luck in all your future endeavors.
Right.
They should have shook his hand and said, hey, I appreciate your service. If you can find somebody that want to trade for you, we'll initiate the trade. But I'm not paying you $60 million.
No.
Just like Micah Parsons, $47 million. Hey, you know what, Micah? Find somebody who want to trade for you. I'm not paying you $47 million.
And they should. And at this point in time, Dak needs to raise that trade clause and would restructure what the fuck they need to do. But they need to tell them, look, man, either we're gonna let you go, or we're not paying you that money, so you can lift the trade clause. And we need to trade you. I wish you would lift it. Could that be in the restructure part of the agreement?
Let me pull it up. I haven't looked at it in a while.
At this point in time, man, he needs to lift that shit because he done did all he can do in Dallas. He done did all he can do. We done seen enough of 10 years. We can't keep going 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 years of looking at the same shit bringing in player on top of player. You put
And you
makeup on
can't
top
even
of
fucking
fucking
trade. You can't even fucking trade him
it,
next
it,
year.
a ugly female can put makeup on top of makeup on top of makeup to make her look ugly. Once you take that shit off, it's still gonna look. She's still gonna look fucking ugly on top of the makeup, and
You
that's
can
what it's been.
trade. You can trade Dak Prescott next year after June 1st
Oh, really?
and save $40 million
Oh, you can trade Dak Prescott next year in
after
26.
June 1st.
Well, that's our move right there. Then that's our move,
Because
and we
right
can
now
trade.
right now he's
Yeah,
going to cost $74 million.
yeah. So let's
If you restructure him, you can save 30. So he'll cost around $44 million. But
okay.
if you trade him post June 1st,
Right.
he'll hit for 34 million on the salary cap and you save 40.
Yeah.
So you can get out from underneath. You just have to find a trade partner that wants to trade right before the training camp.
And we could go with the Browns. We can go with Tennessee. We can go with a
Yeah,
team
but
that's
Tennessee just drafted Cam Ward. They're not gonna be looking for a quarterback.
we can find somebody to get.
You got the Saints, you got the
Yeah,
Raiders,
yeah,
maybe Miami.
yeah,
Um, but most of these teams they got a quarterback already. The
yeah,
Browns maybe, but
yeah,
they might be in a position whether or not they like what they see out of Shador,
yeah.
or maybe they go back to Dylan. I don't know, but they might actually go after Mendoza in the draft. But a lot of teams have a quarterback. Or you can maybe the Jets, but I don't know if the Jets want to do another trade with Dallas. What the hell are you doing?
Oh, go ahead. No, that's me. I'm messing around in the background. Champ gonna pop on there. Hold on.
But there ain't
What's happening?
too many teams in dire need of a quarterback right now.
You there, champ?
I'm not champ, bro.
Oh,
Hello?
What up, cool?
What up? What up? Can you all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
I just
I can't hear OG no more.
I jumped on OG because Fifth gonna go live later, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get on because I'll be out shopping.
Yeah. No, I won't be able to be off this probably. If I do, it'll be for a very short time.
Yeah.
So I'm just popping up now. But man, what are you talking about? What's the subject?
Just kind of talking in general about just the overall status of the team and Dak Prescott not being able to step up and when needed and
Yeah.
finish and whether or not
Man,
you trade him and stuff.
you know what I wish, man? I just wish they didn't restructure this guy last year. Because they restructured him last year and they did not even go all in. Like, if you're going to restructure him, you might as well sign good free agents. But they signed crappy, overpaid free agents like Kenneth Murray and
Oh
like
my
Bill's
God.
Corner.
Please don't say that man's name.
Like, man, bro. Like, and now we can't even. We have to stick with him next year because the cap hit is so high because you
Well,
restructured it.
you can. I just looked at it. You can trade him after June 1st and save $40 million. But the problem with that is that means you can't do anything in free agency because until that trade is done, it doesn't free up the money.
Yep. Oh yeah. But anyways, the Cowboys. I mean, they never do anything in free agency. Like that. Like man, they gotta do something. I mean, I'm not saying this year because this year they have no cap, but I'm saying most years, man, when they have a bit of cap, they're so freaking conservative. It's unbelievable.
It's it's because they've given the wrong players the money and they've given them too much money. Like I was telling OG, I don't know if he was listening, but he should have handled Dak the same way he handled Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons' asking price got too expensive. Hey, you know what, Parsons? I appreciate the years you were here. Best of luck in your future endeavor. Go find a trade partner and we'll make the deal. That's what they should have did with Dak Prescott. Hey, you know what? Hey, Dak, I appreciate you, but we're not putting $60 million into the quarterback position right now. So if you got a trade partner or somewhere you like to be, if you and your agent can work the deal out, we'll make it happen.
The problem is though, is that they're so scared. And no, I agree with you 1000%. But I'm saying from their angle, they are so scared to try and find another quarterback. They're petrified of it. So they're gonna keep kicking the can down the road until they have to.
I don't understand it. Like other teams, we were just going over it. I'm like, I'm trying to play it through my head, and off the top of my head, the only ones I can think of that don't have young quarterbacks are the Jets. They need a quarterback. Um,
Raiders.
the Raiders need a quarterback. Maybe the Dolphins.
I don't think the
Um,
Dolphins will though because this is a bad quarterback class.
well, no, I'm saying like somebody you can trade Dak to.
Oh,
Well,
trade that. Oh,
like Mendoza and the quarterback from Oregon. We can see how they play in the bowl game. The quarterback of Ohio State, I'll check him out. But
Not saying isn't eligible.
he's a freshman.
Yeah, he's a freshman. He can't come out.
oh
And
shit,
also Dante Moore, bro. Unless he has a really strong playoff run, it looks like he's gonna go back to school and get a good NIL package.
Well, and Mendoza, you got to get Mendoza under center in order to
He's
function
like
in the
Goff.
pros.
He's just like Jared Goff, man.
Yeah,
are you
he's
And
a
I'm
shot.
not a big
He's a
fan of people
shotgun.
like Jared Goff.
He's a shotgun quarterback, and you need an excellent fucking team around you for shotgun. I
If
like my
Men,
quarterbacks to be able to get underneath center.
I'm telling you right now, if Mendoza goes to a team like the Jets or the Raiders, he's gonna be a bust. I'm telling you, they're gonna ruin him.
Most likely, he's going to the Raiders. They're probably going to trade. I think they got 2 first rounders next year.
Yeah, they're
They'll
gonna move
probably
up.
they'll probably trade up.
I think the Giants actually have the number one pick, but they're obviously not getting a quarterback.
You know what the Cowboys should do to screw the Giants? They
What?
should lose. They should lose the next time they play them.
They should. No, they should just put Milton in, bro. The season's over. If Dak tears his ACL like Parsons or Mahomes did, you have zero chance next year. And maybe that's for the better, but when you have him, you might as well try your best to win if you're gonna have him.
you don't even have to tear anything. Just fucking bad fucking play. I mean, we don't seen enough out of him already in the next 3 games. Yes,
I
that's
think you treat the next 3 games like preseason games. Put Dak in if you want, and then at halftime say, "Hey, Milton's coming in to close out the game," and then give him the last game all to himself.
No, Milton should. If the Chargers start blowing out the Cowboys, just put
Yeah,
Milton
you
in.
pull him. Yeah, you pull him.
And put CeeDee Lamb out too. You can keep Pickens in because he's a free agent, and that'll help Milton out. But yeah, keep CD and Dak out.
I think you franchise tag Pickens and see if he pulls his bullshit again next year.
Or he's done it for, bro.
If he pulls this bullshit again next year, then you just move on.
But do you think he'll play on the tag though, or do you think he's gonna hold out like a bitch?
If you want to hold out, then you know what you're working with, and then you move the fuck on.
If he hold out, you might as well just trade him.
They own his ass for 3 years if they want to. They can franchise tag 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
And if he sits, they still own the franchise tag on. That franchise tag doesn't go away. That's why I don't understand the whole holding out shit. Like, it's a franchise tag. If you sit at home for a whole year, they get to franchise you again next year.
Yep.
You have to play at least 8 games. And if you're going to come back and play 8 games and risk injury during those 8 games, you might as well play the whole season and got your full check.
But you know what I would do honestly with Pickens, man? I would just let him go and instead use that money that you are not gonna pay him. You can use that money to get one good free agent on defense, just one,
You don't let
and
him
I'll help
go.
you out.
Don't let him go. You got to have someone outside of CD Lamb.
Flournoy's been stepping up. Shit.
He's sliding.
I think Flournoy has been playing better than him those last few weeks.
Flournoy's been stepping up, man.
Yeah, man.
I just would, I would keep everybody, man, and get Steele up out of here and re-sign Williams and draft your quarterback, man. God damn it.
Oh, they ain't drafting a quarterback, OG, unless it's in the late rounds. You know how
There,
this organization is.
there's not a good enough one coming out this
You
year
have
where you got drafted now.
You got to start somewhere, man. I'm telling you, if I see him out on the field again, man, I'm gonna fucking. I ain't watching no more ball game.
Look, I am all for drafting a quarterback, but
I'm done.
it's gotta be one with potential. You can't
We,
just draft a first round quarterback with a third round grade or fourth round grade on him,
find a
because then
Bo
you
Nix.
stuck with him.
We could find a Bo Nix. We could. If we don't
Not in
draft a
this
quarterback,
draft.
we're gonna be.
No, this draft ain't it, man.
We're gonna
This
be.
Not
ain't
in
the
this
2024
draft.
draft.
I'm looking at Dante Moore. I'm looking at Mendoza from Ohio State. I'm looking at those guys to see what they can bring in the passing game.
Mendoza is Indiana, not Ohio State.
I'm looking at both of those guys. I'm looking at these bowl games. I'm
But
watching
they're
all.
gonna be they're gonna be
They're gonna be
gone
gone,
off the
dude.
board. That's
They're
what
gonna
I'm
be the
saying.
board.
They're gonna be gone.
Unless you trade up all your capital, you're not getting them.
Are you willing to give up 2 first round picks to move up?
Well, not for no quarterback. Now I think they're falling on lap though.
No, they won't.
Mendoza is not going to be there, bro. He's probably the
No,
number one
Here,
player
OG,
drafted
listen.
next year.
The only quarterback I can see falling is the Alabama quarterback, but he hasn't been playing that good, and I don't even really want
Absolutely
him.
not.
I do not want
Absolutely
him,
not.
bro, because
Alabama.
he's just like Jared Goff, and he's worse than Mendoza, bro. His arm strength is worse, his accuracy is worse. Man, no, get me away from him. The
Yeah,
only
no,
Alabama quarterback that has done good is Hurts,
right,
and even then, he went to Oklahoma his final year.
right.
Alabama they produce a lot of quarterbacks, but a lot of them don't end up working out.
Well, that's what I said. We got to take a look at fucking Milton. We have to give Milton a shot in the last 3 games before we not drafting the quarterback. We have to start digging. We got to start digging at this to build a foundation. We have to start digging that motherfucker. Shit.
No, you got to sit Dak the rest of the year, man. It's over.
We got to see if Milton can, as high as he goes, his bads, and let him out there play at least one half with CeeDee Lamb and Pickens and Eric and all the other guys. Let us see what they can do in one half, fucking 1 quarter. That's all we want to see. And if it works out, if it's working out, you can run different formations. You can do the different type of things. You can score points, and let us see his bad mistakes. Let us see his under pressure. Let us see his interceptions. Let us see his inaccuracy. We already know he got problems. Let's see those things to see if we need to drop the quarterback moving forward. We can't continue to sit on the same bullshit and continue to make money and lie to us. His lies, Jerry lies are over. He's found out. He's fandangled. His lies with Dak Prescott and trying to sell whoop tickets is done now. The shit's over with. He got fooled into this contract. We need to see what we need to do in 2026, 2027, 2028 to build a foundation on a young man or 1 or 2 quarterbacks come here to compete for the starting job and start all over and stop being scared. Stop being scared. Because we're losing with Dak Prescott. We're losing with him. That's point blank. We're losing with him.
Did you guys also see what happened with the Commanders? They shut down Jaden Daniels the rest of the year.
Really?
Yep. And the Eagles play him twice. So even if we win out, we're screwed because first of all, we're not going to win out. The Chargers are going to beat our asses. But even if we do somehow, the Eagles have to play the Commanders twice and the Bills once. The Bills could probably beat the Eagles, but there's no way the Commanders are sweeping the Eagles without their starting quarterback. It's over.
Right.
So at this point, just sit Dak, man. You gotta try to maybe move to top 12, top 11. I doubt it, top 11, but at least to 12 again. If you lose these last few games.
Yeah, they're at 14 now.
And where's the other pick?
I don't know.
The other pick.
Huh?
The other Cowboys pick. The Green Bay pick that we got.
I don't know. Champ didn't pop in. I think Sister got it. What's going on,
What's up,
family?
what's up, guys? How y'all doing?
What's up? What's up?
I see y'all talking about the draft and
Oh
who.
yeah, man. Because the year's over, man. It's over. The Commanders shut down Jaden Daniels for the rest of the year. We should do the same with Dak.
But no, what the Cowboys have shut down Dak,
CD,
CD, Pickens,
Quinn Williams.
Quinn Williams.
Well, until I see Milton with the ones first.
Nah, but you gotta shut down CD, man. If he gets hurt, you are done next
Yeah,
year. You cannot afford to lose CD Lamb.
and really, to be honest, Flournoy been playing just like he been playing as good as a one.
Dude, he's been playing better than Pickens, man.
Yeah,
And he is
and
not
to,
a diva. I would just, I don't know if you heard me earlier, champs. I would just let Pickens go. You have Flournoy, and you can use that money that you would have paid Pickens and get one good free agent on defense to help you out.
yeah, but here's the question for everybody on the panel and who all that's in the chat. Do y'all really trust Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, and Will McClay to pick the right personnel?
No.
Nope. Not when Will McClay's gone. If they fired him and got someone else, then maybe, but not Will McClay. Especially not on defense. Because he drafts slightly better on offense. He's still not good, but he drafts slightly better on offense. But because we're going to be drafting defense most likely, I'm very worried, man. What he's going to
And
do with
then
us?
another thing, are they going to get rid of Eberflus?
So I
Yeah.
think they will. Dude, you cannot bring him back. If you bring him back, bro, then this is a worse organization than the Browns, bro. You cannot bring that guy back. The Cowboys are on track to have the worst defense in their team history.
I mean, that's one of the questions you got to ask because one thing about the Joneses, they do not want to be proven that they're wrong.
Right.
They
And that's been a problem for over the past 30 years, but really it's been definitely bad in the past 10 years.
Right.
Nah, man, I'm telling you, I don't think he's gonna stay. I don't think he's gonna stay. I think Schottenheimer is gonna
Oh
stay.
man. Since it went off, I was gonna ask him
You know?
about the about the draft. I mean about the salary cap.
Oh, we're like negative in the salary cap, man.
I would ask him how is it possible they can keep Kenny Clark?
I would
Ooh,
love that.
honestly, I think they're gonna let Kenny Clark walk.
I think so too. And they're thinking that one person can make a difference on defense, which is that's the problem.
You know what's ridiculous though is that these guys fucking paid Osa all that money, but then Milton Williams, who won a Super Bowl with the Eagles, went to the Patriots, got slightly less money or similar amount of money, and he played way better. He's an All Pro, and yet look who we have with Osa.
Mm-hmm.
Like these guys don't know how to do free agency. Like free
They
agency
don't.
isn't just
They
signing
go
your own guys. They need to learn to not sign all their own guys and sign players from other teams.
and see what they do. They overvalue their draft picks, and then when it really get to free agency, they pick bottom of the barrel.
They
Now,
got yep.
now the only thing they can do is still the only thing they can do good is trade for players. They traded for Pickens. They traded for Kenny Clark. They traded for Quentin Williams. Three
Right.
players we had traded for.
But even then, some of their trades have been terrible. We traded for Kenneth Murray, $10 million or something
Oh,
like that. We paid that guy.
yeah. I was thinking about that. Yeah, I'm talking about. Well, I was talking about that like a high end player.
Oh, the high end. Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Thought our sister popped in, but I guess he didn't.
Yeah, you traded for Elam also.
Oh,
Yeah, we
Yeah,
traded for them.
and you traded for Trey Lance. You traded for Milton. You traded for
Mingo.
Mingo.
Mingo. Oh my God,
Mingo.
that was a fucking disaster. Mingo hasn't done shit.
Well, he hadn't got on the fucking field yet.
Yeah, he has. He's dropped passes.
He has.
Yeah.
You not remember him dropping the pass against, was it Detroit or was it, I think it was Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit.
It was Detroit.
Detroit.
Yeah. No, he ain't shit, OG. Trust me.
Hey, I'm sorry, real quick.
So
Is it possible the Cowboys can maintain Kenny Clark if they redo his contract?
they can keep him. If they redo his contract, they save money. But he don't have any guaranteed money, so he's gonna be looking for a new contract this offseason.
Mm.
So
No, he gone, man. They're gonna let him go.
I think you can keep Kenny Clark on a 2-year deal, probably about $12 million a year. He's
I'm
old.
just so,
He's an older player towards the end of his career. So it all
I'm just so
depends on how he's looking at the end of his career.
yeah. I'm just so pissed off these guys paid Osa that money, bro. Like, what did Osa do to get that contract, bro?
Absolutely
Man, these
nothing.
guys are so stupid.
And he's stuck
And
with him
then
for 2
and
years.
then and then Kenneth then Murray. Oh God,
Oh my god.
Don't
that
even say
was a
his
dumb
name, bro.
trade.
And you see what he did on the Vikings? He was lined up over the center, then he went around the outside, and the running back had a wide open hole for the touchdown.
Yeah.
Could have drove a fucking semi through that hole after he ran.
You could have put a train and an airplane and a boat together, and it would have fit through that hole.
Man, you could put the space shuttle through that thing.
Yeah,
It was
man.
it was
Like
bad.
legitimately, he's so ass.
But he's probably one of the worst linebackers I have ever seen.
He might be worse than Bobby Carpenter.
Yeah, he's up there, bro.
Like, do you
That
think
was
you think that's
embarrassing.
a stretch, or do you think like I think it might be?
It was embarrassing, man.
Well, you said he had semi. What you call them? Semi blocks.
He's a fucking idiot.
Bro, how did he get drafted, bro? Like, shit, a first round pick too.
He was probably good back then, but now, oh no.
I mean, he
But,
played in
but,
the Big
but
12 though. He played at Oklahoma. They're not known for
nah.
having good defensive players.
And then another thing, this Everflux defense is making everybody on the damn defense look bad.
Right.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, no.
This
Even
scheme,
though he is ass, I feel like he would be slightly better if it was not
this
Eberflus. I mean, Eberflus is so bad. Even Quinn Williams, as of late, has not done as much.
okay, man. This scheme is making everybody look just like
Ass.
they have he like everybody was working at FedEx and they quit to join the Cowboys.
Right.
That's how this Everflush scheme looks. And if the
Chance.
Cowboys bring this shit back,
I don't think they're bringing him back.
Every quarterback has a career day against Dallas.
They can't do
JJ McCarthy was looking like Joe
DeMarcus
Montana
Russell.
yesterday.
That was
Right.
his best game he's ever played, college or pro.
Yeah, bro. No, legit. He looked like Jamarcus Russell a few weeks ago. Now against us, he looked like Joe Montana.
Right.
And then, you know what? It was so funny. They were showing his bad footwork when he throwing the ball.
Yeah, like a baseball pitcher.
Yeah, and he was still making the same jumping off his back leg. But the Cowboy scheme, they left the wide receiver so damn wide open. Yeah,
Dude, I could have been out there and beat the Cowboys defense, dude. I'm not kidding, bro.
Oh, I know it's a joke, yeah, but there is talent coming up though in this draft though. In the quarterback
Do you
position.
think that they're gonna get rid of them? I think they will, but do you think they will?
Well, Murray?
Get rid of
No,
who?
no, no, no. The defensive coordinator.
Oh yeah.
Eberflus will be back next year.
That garbage?
No way they're gonna keep this guy, right? This guy is on track to have the worst defense in the history of the team.
They're blaming the players. They're not blaming the coach.
and then I wish they would get rid of. I know they're not, but I wish they'd get rid of number 4.
Right.
And they
Yeah,
need to
I
get rid
do
of
too.
Shotty too. Shotty got to go.
Shotty gotta go, man. I don't give a damn. Shotty gotta go.
Yeah.
Shotty Too Hottie is officially dead.
Man, 'cause, I mean, the fact that he can't even. I mean, how you going to hire a damn uh journeyman coach, and he don't even have the experience to know how to manage a damn game? That should be the number one criteria as the head coach. Learn how to manage the damn game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jesse. Jack Sandberg was bad. I wouldn't
Yep,
even say
that's
it. I
true.
didn't even. I didn't even say his fucking name. I just who is 57.
And the new guy who they brought in from Cincinnati, him too.
Yeah, he
He
ain't
ain't
good.
good either.
Haven't
No.
done that.
There's a reason why we got him for a 7th round pick.
They got our draft picks. They scammed him. Jerry's so goddamn desperate and stupid. They scammed him out another pick.
The problem is, the Cowboys Jerry keep doing these quick picks. I mean, the quick fixes,
Yeah.
and the quick fixes they're just to keep the fan base in tune.
Right.
Man.
It's a lot of pissed off fans as of today. And wait a minute, the last 2 weeks they've been fucking pissed off. But now in this losing streak, everybody's quiet. Nobody's making videos. Nobody's saying shit about Dak Prescott and the poor quarterback play last night. The play calling, Scotty. Nobody, they're quiet. Nobody's saying shit. They're in a 2-game losing streak. I had this motherfucker. He last night came on. So I finished my season with Dak Prescott. I want to go out on a winning note. I want to finish the season strong. I said, "Are you fucking kidding me? Here's the fucking reason why you losing, fool, or one of the reasons." Now he ain't the corporate of it all, but he's the fucking reason why you had 7-1, and you're about to lose with 6-8. You may win the last 2, but they're quiet as a church house mouse.
And you know what's so funny? They got the Chargers as a 1.5 underdog.
Ah,
Huh.
shit.
We
Now
were
that
How
we
they
were
got them?
6.5 favorites last night, so that don't mean shit.
I know they don't
doesn't
mean
mean shit.
what the hell the Vegas doing? They trying to get people to lose their damn money.
But people don't know is, or they don't pay attention is, Vegas does not care who wins or loses. They set the point spread to drive bets one way or the other.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what it's about. They don't care whether they don't. It ain't whether they think the Cowboys will win or lose. It's
I should
about
take that.
point. It's about driving money on the one pick or the other.
I should bet the house on the Chargers.
All you
Yeah.
gotta do is wait for the pregame interview from Dak Prescott. If that motherfucker sweating,
Oh, sweating bullets? Oh, hell yeah.
You
Yeah.
saw that last night, right? I texted in the group chat.
Yeah,
I didn't see it. I
Savage
was doing
Savage
something.
had said something, but I missed it.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
$100. I'm gonna put it right on the Chargers.
Man,
Well, watch. Now that we're eliminated, Dak is gonna play good now because we're eliminated.
but guess what Stephen Jones said today?
What's
He
that?
What?
said he said that the Cowboys it's a small percentage chance, but they still got a chance.
Oh, man, get the
It is 0.5% chance.
That what Stephen Jones said to me. They still got a lot of work to do.
I have a better chance of getting laid by Sydney Sweeney tonight than the Cowboys making the
Woo,
playoffs.
boy,
right.
you
Come
set
on,
the
Yeah,
bro.
goals high.
I'm like, damn, Steven's stupid.
He's a dumb one.
Stupid ass Steven, bro.
The
Sidney
fucking Jones
Sweeney,
boy.
you
I'm
set
like
your you
Steven.
set you got your goals high.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. The Cowboys have no fucking chance.
they don't
No
have a
chance.
chance. He talking about he talking about he
Especially
talking about
since the
he talking about
Eagles have to lose out, and they're not losing out, bro, because
they talking
the
about
Commanders
that.
just shut down their quarterback.
What'd you say, Chad?
I'm sorry.
Now go ahead.
They got their ass whooped last night, dog. It was horrible.
Yeah, that was a
No,
bad game.
it was bad, bro. It was really bad.
It
You
is
know,
so.
man, even if they do fire Eberflus and the special teams coordinator, we still have Shoddy at the end of the day, and we still have Dak. So what we might be better and make the playoffs next year if we do those things, but it ain't gonna do shit. We ain't gonna be shit. We
No,
will
they ain't
not be relevant until Dak Prescott goes away and we hire a real head coach, not a
gonna-
yes man.
right.
I don't know how you fix this team, bro.
No, it's easy. You trade Dak on June 1st, post cut, you tank,
Yeah.
fire Shoddy, fire the whole staff, and completely rebuild. Completely rebuild. That's how you fix this team.
But that's a whole new team. I'm saying like as currently constructed, there's no way to tweak this team to be better.
No, the only thing you can do is, I guess, like I said, if you fire Eberflus and get a better defensive coordinator, even if your defense is better, then the team will be better. But like I
Eh,
said, it ain't gonna mean shit in the
Then
playoffs. When
you gotta burn this all down. You just gotta start over.
You
yeah, that's what
gotta
I'm saying. Because
draft the
you still have
quarterback
Dak at the end of the day.
for this and then trade his ass. Draft the quarterback. Um, put that motherfucker on notice. Trade his ass and get some picks, and then just ride on out. Ride the season on out. Quit being
Because
fucking scared like a little punk you are to
because
it.
it's like Fifth said a couple weeks ago. You given Dak every iteration of a team that you can want. You had the high flying offense. You've had the running game with Z. You've had the turnover. You had the top five defense. You've had all these. You've had number one wide receivers. You had 1,700-yard wide receiver. You had the league leading rusher. You've had every version of a team you can put around Dak Prescott, and he can't fucking get it done.
You had
Right,
2,000 yard running backs at one time, and Zeke and Pollard
right. And so, yep,
still couldn't do shit.
yep.
Good tight ends too. You had, what was his name, Schultz. He was pretty good for those few years he was here.
You had Jarwin, didn't you?
Blake Jarvin.
Yeah.
You also had Ferguson when he before he
We
got
had
injured.
Hendershot. We had like three
You had a
decent
lot of
tight
good
ends
tight
at one
ends, man.
time.
Yeah.
And the O line, you had Zach Martin and Tyron Smith whenever he was healthy. Like, no, there's no more excuse for this guy, man. You could assemble an all-star level team, bro, and he still would find a way to lose.
Yeah, he's had everything down under the
I'm
sun.
telling you, man. There's no way they're gonna do this, but I would be extremely happy if they just traded him, man. I don't care about next season. I would rather have two shitty seasons, but then you get set up to have like 5 or 6 good seasons, because if you hit on your
So,
quarterback and hit on your draft picks, you
so
can really use
this
that.
is the problem with Dak Prescott in the trade. You need to have a team. One, he has to approve where he's going to because he has a no trade clause. So he has to approve it in order to waive it. Two, that team also has to have $60 million a year in cap space to bring his ass on because they take his contract.
Yeah.
Unless the Cowboys are gonna, unless he's
Eat
gonna agree to
some of
some
it.
type of restructure.
Yeah, unless the Cowboys eat some of the money up.
And that's where they fucked up by re-signing this fucking bomb. They put themselves in the hole with this fucking bomb.
Yeah, man.
And I don't want to hear shit from anybody because last year when Cooper Rush had basically the exact same fucking record,
Yep.
I don't want to hear shit about, oh, Dak Prescott would have won that game. Because we just seen this year, he loses all the fucking game. We have not beat a playoff team outside of the Eagles, and that's a divisional fucking game.
No,
We've lost to every
last year
team.
we were better than this year, though.
I agree. I think this year is worse than last year.
Even though we're gonna have a better record, because we're most likely gonna beat the Commanders and the Giants, because they're gonna be tanking so hard and resting all their starters. Even though we'll have a better record, if we're gonna be totally honest with ourselves, this team would get smoked by last year's team if healthy. This team is awful, man. This team is probably the worst team since 2015, in my opinion.
Well, about 15, but 2015 had reasons. There was a reason why.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, that was the injuries to
There's
Dez.
no excuse for this team to be this fucking bad. They're
Yeah, they don't
healthy.
have injuries, man. They don't have no injuries.
They're healthy. All their starters outside of Diggs is healthy.
Yep.
It's coaching, bro. That's the reason why they're ass. And the players obviously have blame too. But
They done went and got this motherfucker. Excuse my profanity. More on the defense. They went on the other side of the ball to get him some defensive help. A linebacker and defensive tackle, and they brought some cornerbacks that was from the draft that finally got healthy. They went on that side of the ball. Wynn got Clowney. He didn't really. He's not really helping that much, but because of age and factor, they went on the other side of the ball to help him win some ball games because of the shitty defensive scheme we got. Nothing did not work with him. And don't try to come out and say, we got 3 more games left. We got another chance. Oh, Dak Prescott, go out and earn your fan base back. Beat the Chargers, and win these next 2 games to earn some loyalty. No, we don't want to hear that shit. We don't want to deal with that anymore. It's over. You didn't. When we needed you to step up and win these games to show that you are worth that $60 million, you vanished. You disappeared. You did not play. Regardless, we did have some issues with Pickens and a couple other and other players, but throwing all these high throws, low throws, and like Savage says, throwing that shit to King Kong, throwing the ball way up in the air, the killing, getting his receivers killed, all those passes. CeeDee Lamb put himself out of protocol yesterday. He played. He had a concussion. They forced him out on that field because he looked kind of weary last night. I'm like, what the fuck wrong with CeeDee Lamb? He caught some passes. But normally you get like 2 weeks for those protocols.
That should be standard. If you
Yeah,
get a concussion, you should sit for 2 weeks.
yeah. So he forced himself out. So CeeDee Lamb, mom, talk shit about Dak Prescott. I'm surprised she didn't came out and said something last night. But she's holding her tongue. But what she said has come to tuition. It's come to. I must say that came out wrong. It came. Yeah. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's starting to look like the corporate. Now, I'm not trying to say it's all Dak Prescott's fucking fault. I'm saying everybody else's fault because it's a team game. But the Jones have made it about the Dak or the last few weeks, months that he made it about trying to win. Now, Jerry did, but it's up, bro. We done found out what your scheme is now. So don't try to fool us. Bring Dak out. Say, okay, well, hey man, he got 3 more games left. See what he got. She go, no, he has nothing to prove to us anymore. How y'all feel about that? Him starting that? Is there anything he left to prove to us anymore? How y'all feel about that? Yes, sir.
Dak Prescott can't prove nothing to me no more. I already know what he is. I'm done with him. I'm over it. There's no excuse to go in there and lose to Arizona Cardinals. There's no excuse to go into a game with this talent and not score a touchdown.
Right.
There's just no fucking excuse. I'm over it. 14 points against the Bears. How many points did they score against the Cardinals?
I think like 21, if I remember correct.
I mean, they didn't score very much against
But you got to keep
the
in mind, I
Panthers.
think one of those touchdowns was the Nyland touchdown, special
That's
teams.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. They scored 1 touchdown, I believe, against the
The
Cardinals
card.
because the other one was England.
Yeah, that was the Flournoy touchdown,
Right.
Yep,
and the rest were
that's
field
right.
goals.
That's right. And all I heard this offseason was, man, who gonna cover Pickens and CD? And you got Ferguson, Javante. This is what I heard all offseason. And I
Right.
keep watching these motherfuckers get shut down game after game after game.
Right.
That ain't
How
on
are
them.
these
That's
no-name
on the quarterback.
teams? How are these no-name teams? The Vikings were eliminated last week from the playoffs. They still came out and beat their ass. They had nothing to play for.
Right.
Except pride.
And it looked like they wanted it more.
Yep. Man, you know what's crazy too? But these same people saying they're all covered, they're all covered. They were the same people in the offseason being like, we're gonna be the next 1998 Vikings. We're gonna have set the scoring record. That no one's gonna be able to stop this offense. Remember they were saying fuck the defense, we're just gonna be able to outscore everyone. What happened
I
now?
remember. Man, I don't care about that defense.
Oh yeah, don't worry about the defense, guys. We can just outscore everyone. What happened to that crew? Now they're all saying
We just gonna have to score points.
these are the same motherfuckers now that are clamoring for the defense to get attention, which it should. But these were the same people who ignored it in the offseason. Like these people don't watch football, bro.
And I kept telling people the best weapon you can get Dak Prescott is a defense that gets him the ball back with short fields.
Did you see last night's game when they got that interception? One of the two touchdowns was because of the interception.
Yep, short field.
After that, he only drove the ball down field one more time, and then the rest of the game didn't do shit. So yeah, that's and you remember during those 12-5 years, it was because of the defense.
Yep,
It wasn't the offense. He can't
high
dissect the
turnovers.
defense.
The turnovers.
The turnovers, block punts, interceptions, fumbles, those sacks, splash
Bland was
plays.
doing pick sixes all year.
Yep.
Diggs led the league in interceptions 2001.
Not just that, you were sacking the quarterback like crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't stop the run, but still, like this guy, man, he can't do shit, man. Like you could have the best offense of all time, and he wouldn't do shit. The best weapon for Dak is a defense, like you said.
And Savage said it all off season. You can give him Randy Moss, T.O., and Jerry Rice, and this team still won't score.
No, they won't, because you can't read the defense. So when those same people are complaining that they're all covered, no, they're not. I saw the game last night. A lot of those players were open, but Dak Prescott cannot read the defense.
He can't read cover zero for some fucking reason. I don't understand it. 10 years in, you still can't read cover zero?
Wasn't it Jane Slater, by the way, who reported that like Dak panics after his first read?
I don't remember.
Yeah, that was like a few years. That was during the McCarthy era. That was like 2022, I think. But Jane Slater said like she heard from someone inside the Cowboys organization that Dak panics after the first read. Like if it's not open, he panics, and I believe it 1,000%.
And there's been enough players that have came and went through this organization that have practiced, played, and talked with Dak Prescott that however you can spook Dak Prescott, it is well known amongst coaches by now.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I just don't. I'm with OG on this. How many more years do y'all want to put up with this shit?
I'm a OG too, man. Just trade him, bro. Tank
Right.
next year, and then draft a quarterback in 2027 with a top 5 pick. Done.
Absolutely.
But you know these guys ain't gonna do that shit because Jerry Jones, he's gonna be like, "Oh, if I just get a good defense, then we'll be good." And then
Well,
he
this is
ain't
the
gonna do
problem
shit.
with tanking for next year. Is that whatever is the highest pick, that shit goes to the Jets.
Right.
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't
I
even
forgot about that.
fucking tank next year because all you're gonna do is give the Jets the fucking pick.
That's
So you
right.
might as well just keep him at that point then.
Exactly. You fucked.
Yeah.
So yeah, I forgot about that. Oh my fucking god, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, okay. So now, at this point, now that I know that, I'm just gonna keep Dak next year and then get rid of him in 2027.
Your best bet is to trade him. Since he did his discovery on that. Try to trade him. Gotta get something.
Yeah, but this is the problem with the trade, OG, is that it has to be post June 1st, which means you can't do anything in free agency because you don't get that money freed up until you trade them.
The only thing you can do with that money at that point is just extend your crappy players that you already have.
That's all you're gonna be able to do is spend it on your current players, which none of them deserve a fucking dime.
Not even Aubrey, bro. At this point, he got ruined.
They broke Aubrey, man. You cannot continue to put your kicker in situations like that, kicking 50-plus-yard field goals over and over and over again. It's gonna eventually fuck with his confidence.
Yo, these next 3 games, you know what I would do actually? I wouldn't be aggressive on 4th down. I would just keep using him so that way you could see if he's officially broken. So at least you know for next year not to keep him.
Yeah, because you got if he right now probably is gonna command somewhere between $7.5 to $9 million a year, based off I think Buckner is the highest paid at like 6.9 or something.
He's gonna get like 7 or 8.
Yeah, he's gonna be somewhere between $7.5 to $9 million, somewhere in there.
Yeah. And the thing is, I'll give the Cowboys credit on one thing. The one thing they can do good is find a good kicker. So I think they can replace Aubrey. Just maybe not as good, but still a good kicker.
And kickers overall have been getting better and better and better. So I, I just think you have a really good kicker and you settle way too many times for just kick the ball.
Wasn't it Savage who said that Aubrey being on the team might be bad because these guys are so passive. They're not aggressive.
That was fifth.
Or it was Fifth, yeah. I don't remember who it was, but yeah.
Yeah, because me and Fifth were doing a stream one time. This was towards like during the off season, and I pulled up out of the top 10 teams that all went for it the most on 4th down. Only the Atlanta Falcons was the only team that didn't make the playoffs. 9 out of 10 teams who went for it on 4th down made the playoffs because they get that first down, and if you get that first down, you tend to go down and score. And they are so comfortable with just letting Aubrey kick the field goal because he can hit it from the logo.
Yep.
And so other teams, they get to the 50, they get 45, they go, it's not worth punting because you're going to punt it through the end zone, most likely, and you're only going to gain, 15 yards in field possession or something like that. So they would just rather go for it. But the Cowboys kick the field goal.
Yep.
That's the problem.
Yeah, man. You know how I'm worried? Okay, see the list that OG has? Jermod McCoy. Do not fucking draft him. He has not played at all this year. Been injured. He was good last year, and he would have been a top 10 pick this year if he played the way he was playing, but he did not play at all.
You grab him in the 5th or 6th round.
No, but I'm saying in the first round. Do not draft him first round.
Oh, no.
But you know the Cowboys. They're gonna find a way to fucking draft this guy with their first round pick. The Tennessee cornerback, Jermod McCoy. He is a Dr. Cooper special. Got injured and didn't play.
They need to get them 2 linebackers. I respect your decision on that. They need linebackers bad as fuck, dog. I mean, like bad. We need our first draft a tackle or a linebacker. We need a fucking line. We need 2 linebackers, dog.
We need a defensive end first round and linebacker.
No, let's go. Let's go first round linebacker, second round DN. Maybe another.
We don't have a second round. Remember the Quentin Williams trade? We don't have a second round. Unless you trade back.
We could trade back, into the second round. We could trade back. We could trade back both those picks. We could trade both those second round picks and then pick up an extra. We could trade back that first pick, that 14th pick or 13th pick, wherever we sat, trade back into the late round, and then that second pick, trade that back into the third and pick up a second round pick and a third round pick. We got a fandango. We cannot be stuck. If we see a stud on linebacker, we just got to say, fuck it. Let's just trade back. We can get us another stud. They got to think big. They can't think, okay, well, best player available. We can't continue to do that because we picked the best player available with Guyton, all other motherfuckers that we picked, Parsons, all these motherfuckers. That ain't what it has not gotten us anywhere. We cannot we can't think best player available any fucking more. We got to think best committee available. Who's going to help us when another player goes down? We got another fucking second round pick that can come in and help. When if you trade back, you can pick up your fucking tackle, a good tackle, or get the fuck out of here. You got to fucking think big. You got to trade back. Okay, we got to let those players go. Persevere. If the quarterback ain't there, go get you a fucking a safety. We got to start trading back so we can continue to build talent on this defense and get us a fucking quarterback. And we got to trade back. We got to think smart from now on. We have to win this draft because we know that Dak Prescott is not going to get us there. We fucking know that already. He's not going to fucking get us there. So we have to figure out how the fuck to get there without this bitch. And that's how we got to work it. How you feel about that, Cool Cowboy?
You know, honestly, I wouldn't be opposed to trading back because going without a second or third round pick in day 2, you're gonna miss out on a lot of talent.
A lot of talent.
You know what I would even do, honestly?
Yeah.
I would, if this is contingent on if another team wants to do this, I would just trade that second first round pick out and get a first round pick for next year. So then you have 2 first round picks next year.
Right.
So then you can maybe still trade Dak and then use those 2 first round picks and trade up for the quarterback.
Yeah.
I would even do that. This
But
next year, we ain't gonna do shit.
the problem is where you're slated to draft at, you're not gonna trade with somebody that's gonna end up with a high capital unless you got somebody in the second round that's looking to jump back up into the first. Otherwise, you're going to be trading with somebody that's going to be middle of the pack anyway. That's like last
Well,
year. Making a trade with the Bears probably looked like a good proposition, and now they're going to be in the fucking playoffs.
what about the Rams? Remember they traded with the Falcons, and look what the Rams have now. They have a top 10 pick.
Yeah, you got to get lucky.
Yeah. But honestly, though, this draft also, from what I've heard and from what Savage has told me, and like not just Savage, but from what I've seen, next year's draft is going to be much better than this year's draft. I would just try to get picks for the 2027 draft and just forget about it, man. Next year ain't going to be shit anyways. You might as well load up for 2027.
And we have to just start off small. We got to get a tackle in here. We don't know about Guyton. We got to get a running back. Well, we got 2 running backs. Well, we have a safety position. Hooker got to go. I said that in 24 and 25. Hooker, Donovan got to go. Got to get us some linebackers in here. We got to get another good corner alongside of Revis. Get another slot corner. We don't know we haven't Bland yet because Bland, he need to be in the slot because he keeps getting beat, his ass whooped, beat down because he don't turn around and look for the ball. We need a smart corner on the side. We got us. We this best player available shit. It ain't getting us nowhere. We have to load up on ammo. If a player
It depends on where you draft, man.
I'm tired of this best player shit. It ain't getting us nowhere. We have to think. Okay, we know we can get this best player, but if we can trade back to pick up another one, another pretty good player that can give us start, to give us a potential. Because if you trade back, you can say we could grab us a starting up tackle. We could bring another guy that can fucking get Dak Prescott out of here, or getting a fucking running back. Williams goes down again. If we're not happy about Mafia, or we're not happy about Blue, if we're not happy about fucking not guiding and move his ass to the right side, we could do those type of things. We have to start thinking that way. We have to start looking at the defense. Okay, Hooker, you out of here. You ain't did shit for us. Okay. Donovan, no, because your cover is not working. You get beat over the top, and we need a pass rusher. We need to come out of the draft with 2 good pass rushers. Somebody that we can build the defense, our linebackers around, and 2 good pass rushers. We need to have that. They can go along with Williams. They can go along with the both of the Williams boys. And if we bring back Clark, we got to start thinking big. We can't think small no more. And if we can trade Dak and get them the fuck out of here, they pick up some picks. I don't give a fuck if it's a 4th round or 5th round or 6th round. We gotta start somewhere. Get him up out of here so we can build on this team. It's not about one player anymore. And the Jones have made about one fucking player for the last 10 years, getting him everything he needs, and we still are not in the playoffs. We're not in the playoffs. We're about 7 tickets, moonshine, the shit that I used to drink. Jersey sales, ticket sales, and ratings, and get on Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football, and you get embarrassed. Got embarrassed. How you feel about Censor?
I think it depends on where you draft, man. If you draft in top 5, top 10, you take best player available, man. Because they should be guaranteed starters. If you draft like where we at right now, you draft based off of what you need. You draft the best player at a position of need. That's just the way it's supposed to. That's the way it's supposed to be. You're not supposed to gamble with your top 5 picks. You're supposed to take a bona fide starter. If you draft somebody in the top 5 and they bust, whoever drafted them should be fired.
Right.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, and I respect it.
That's just the way I look at it. Is that you cannot miss on top 5 picks.
Yeah,
And
since
if you look at like what Zeke was 5, right? We took him at 5 or something
four,
like that.
four.
4. And I don't think Zeke was a bust.
Nah, he wasn't about.
He just didn't take care of himself, and it ended up shortening his career. But I wouldn't call Zeke a bust,
No, he wasn't a bust. You
you
cannot say
know.
he was a bust.
And I'm not gonna call. I know Parsons wasn't top 5, but he was a high draft pick too. But he was
He was like
probably
12.
the best. Yeah, he was probably the best player available on the board right there because the cornerbacks that we wanted, Sertan and Horn, were gone.
Right.
I wouldn't call
Man,
Parsons a bust either. I don't think that he's an all world like everybody else, like a lot of other people do. But I'm
he's
not
a good
gonna call him a
starter.
bust. I'm not gonna call him a bust.
You can't call Parsons a bust. He's just overrated as fuck. That's all.
Yeah. So
He's still
when
good though. That doesn't mean he's bad, but he ain't all worldly.
when you are that high, when you are drafted that high, you just can't miss.
But we're drafting like 14, and the thing
Yeah.
is, I don't think we're. I think we might move up in the draft because we're facing the Commanders and the Giants, and they're gonna tank even harder than we are because we're stupid. We're not gonna shut down our players.
Don't count out losing to either one of those teams, bro.
Right.
Nah, bro. Did you see the Commanders? They shut down all their starters. They're done. And the Giants are gonna do the same thing. When you have the chance to get the number
We
1
have
pick, they are not gonna
lost
try.
to lesser talent, even if it's the backups. We have lost to lesser talent this year. Name some starters on the Arizona Cardinals.
Right.
So we got Marvin Harrison Jr. Is James Conner still there? Did he leave? I think he's still
He's still
there.
there.
You got
They
injured,
have on the O line. They have like a top 10. He was top 10. Paris Johnson Jr. I think. They have
Hold
some talent actually. The problem with the Cardinals is
And
coaching.
it's the same thing with Washington. They're going to have some talent out there on that field, but I don't think that the Arizona Cardinals starters are much better than the backups for the Washington Commanders.
Right.
No, I disagree. The Washington Commanders might be because they're the oldest roster in the NFL. The Washington Commanders last year run was very fluky. They are not a talented team. They need an infusion of talent. I would argue that the Cardinals are more talented than the Commanders, but the coaching is worse. If they had proper coaching, the Cardinals should be not in the playoffs, maybe, but an 8-9 win team. They're not that bad. They're not as bad as the record says they are.
Well, I mean, you can say the same thing about Washington. If all their starters is there and their wide receivers weren't banged up and hurt, they probably are 8-9 win team.
Well, the problem is with Washington is that all their starters are old and declining, except the quarterback. Besides the quarterback, like their old line is all old. They're all like
Yeah,
age 30.
but I think if you had Jayden Daniels and Terry McLaurin and all of them all healthy, they would have won a lot of games this year.
And we'll see next year when they get healthy. But yeah, I don't think the Cowboys are gonna lose to the Commanders. The Commanders, they wanna tank. They already shut down Jaden Daniels. They're done. Maybe the Giants will beat you because Jackson Dart's still playing.
Oh, he back.
But
Yeah.
but definitely not the Commanders. The Commanders are done.
And that is a rival game. They don't want to see us win. Those are teams they'll fuck up their draft picks to beat you.
Right.
Oh man. Although at this point, I wouldn't mind if we lost out because then we just get a better draft pick.
Right.
I wouldn't mind at all, but I just don't see it. These Cowboys are gonna fuck the tank up, and they're gonna win at least one of these games, one of those 2 games, because they ain't beating the Chargers. Chargers are gonna smoke them, but they'll probably be either Washington or the Giants, and I'm leaning towards being Washington.
Right.
And then that's the case. We're gonna have a worse draft pick this year than last year, because last year was a top 12 pick.
Oh, and the sad part is because they're not quote unquote officially eliminated, they're going to go out there and try to beat the Chargers.
Yep.
Oh, they're gonna get their ass kicked, bro. Khalil Mack is gonna kick, steal, or Guiden or whoever the fuck is there. They're gonna kick their asses, man.
Well, Khalil Mack didn't really do anything the last game, though. I think the other bandit. But we'll see, though.
Hey man, don't sleep on the Chargers defense, man. They're gonna wreck that O line.
Right.
And you know what? Speaking of the draft, there's a chance these guys have to take an O lineman with one of their picks.
They said they probably should. I would do a defensive lineman and an offensive lineman, but
I would do a DN and a linebacker
and
personally, although I
linebacker,
wouldn't
yeah.
mind the tackle.
You need tackle. You need tackles bad.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, without the tackle, Dak is gonna be
Dak
absolute,
is
or
going to be
whoever's
even.
back there.
Dak is
He's
going
gonna
to be
get
even
fucked.
less mobile next year than he is this year.
Right.
Is that someone's alarm in the background?
So, G.
That's my microwave. Yeah. I'm heating up little cheese.
Okay. Yeah. No. I think they're gonna draft O line though because they're gonna try to recapture some of the draft magic, and like I said, they draft better on offense than defense. I mean, they're still shitty overall, but if you just look at the history, they're better at offense. So they're gonna try to recapture the draft magic by getting a tackle, and then they're gonna probably get a linebacker or defensive end. Probably a defensive end, if I had to guess.
Shit is over, though. I'm so tired of this fucking bullshit. Now he can ride his ass up out. You try to come out and try to fake us and come out with that bullshit all you want with Dak Prescott and all and Scotty and all the playing around y'all did in Everflus. Y'all played around all our season. I'm so glad this shit over because we called it. We called it. Playing around and riding the broom and doing surfboarding and doing all this shit on the field, playing around, fooling us with highlights. That shit came to real. Them other teams, they looked at all the film, they looked at the studying, they saw Scotty and Matt, and they exposed them, and it came to tuition.
Greek dancing and fucking paintball and all of that stupid
And
shit.
the coaches wearing the Spider-Man masks.
Nothing to do with fucking football. The fucking money tunnel at practice for the linemen.
Man, dude, that was also, bro. Like, let's be honest, a warning sign that we also knew. The fact that Schottenheimer, or none of the coaches, in fact, came over to Parsons in that preseason game when he was lying down and told him to get the fuck up.
No leadership.
Nobody. They just left him alone. They didn't do anything. If this was even Bill Parcells' team, not even Jimmy Johnson, even Bill Parcells would not let that shit slide.
Right.
Somebody should have went over and flipped that whole fucking table.
Yeah. Oh, Jimmy Johnson would have grabbed the table and just flipped it over. But
anyway, I gotta get out of here, bro, fellas.
Okay, family.
All right. Yeah, I'll probably head out too. I gotta go eat dinner.
Thanks for stopping on by, fellas. Might see you tonight if you want to jump on Fifth. I might slide on him tonight, but thanks for coming on.
Yeah, I'll probably slide on in later.
God bless everybody. Everybody have a wonderful night. I might talk to you in a little bit, but yeah, y'all be cool. Thanks for coming on. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it. Appreciate OG. See ya.
All right, peace.
Peace.
So that was the big homies coming on and hollering at me, getting OG some love. Thank you guys coming on in. Thanks, Champ, stopping on in. How you doing, Jesse? Yeah, Jesse and Dak was a leaking sweat. Yeah, he was leaking. But yeah, they got exposed though. They got exposed. They got exposed. The Cowboys got exposed. And all this shit, whatever's hidden in the dark will come to light. And it came to light. It came to light. They played against people that were hungrier than them and more ambitious to put their ass on the couch. And they exposed Dak Prescott. And they definitely exposed Matt Eberflus in his weak ass system. And why he's wasn't able to. These are just journeyman coaches, dog. They just come and go different teams. They don't got their system is here and there. It's just sell a bunch of whip tickets. Scotty got exposed. Scotty playbook got exposed. It got fucking exposed last night. That fucking playbook got exposed. You can't continue to run a slant all fucking game long. Dak Prescott got exposed. Again, a full, healthy Dak Prescott with a ton of weapons around him got exposed. You play like a fourth rounder. You're a fourth rounder. I'm looking at offensive tackles here. Somebody to replace Steele. You got this young man out of Ohio, Utah. Spencer here. Shane, no Spencer. You got the offensive tackle out of Miami. Mr. Francis. They got a weird last name. And you got another offensive tackle here, Caden from Alabama. And then you got another offensive tackle right here from Jennings from Iowa. So we're just going over look over offensive tackles right now. Like I said, there's no need to rush for offensive tackles. We got to trade back and we got to think big. Let's go to linebacker. We got to think linebackers. We got a linebacker out of Reese from Ohio State, and also Jesse said that he liked the secondary, the cornerback. Jesse likes the cornerback from Ohio State, the safety. We got another linebacker out of Bailey, Mr. Bailey from Texas, and apparently, our linebacker core sucks. We need somebody to pair up with Overshawn. And we're not even really too much sold on Overshawn because of that knee still. He can go back and hurt that knee. We need somebody to replace Overshawn. We don't know when we don't know about that leg because I think his right leg got injured. So his left leg, maybe both knees got injured. But it looked like his right leg his left leg is compensating for his right leg, something like that. But yeah, we need to start thinking deeper, man. We need to move on. What areas are we weak on? Jesse and Champ. Jesse, if you're still with me, what area you like? You like the safety out of Ohio State. Is there any other position that you would like to draft? How do you feel? Any other position that can help this team? Yeah, I'm so done over it though. But yeah, we're gonna probably go over a little bit more draft. We're gonna finish that off. Maybe tomorrow, in a couple more days. But yeah, there is talent in this draft though. Let's go quarterback. Let's go quarterback. Let's go quarterback. Oh man, I'm not fucking looking over the quarterback position. No fucking way am I overlooking this quarterback position, man. No way. No way, dude. Man, I'm drafting me a quarterback this year, dog. You got Dante Moore. You got Fernando. And I do like this young man out of Missouri. I'm sorry, Oklahoma. I mean, I like him. And I'm looking at sellers too from South Carolina. We need somebody with pinpoint accuracy. And I'm also looking at Beck. Beck's not bad at all either. Pinpoint accuracy that can run and throw. I like Dante Moore though. I just like him though. Like him. Well, yeah, let's move on, man. Start looking at different things, man, and go from there. But it's over though. Pass rusher. Our pass rusher's down. We need a pass rusher. These defensive end from Miami. You got the defensive end here from Clemson. You got a lot of talent defensive end this year too. A lot of pass rushers, man. You got Banks out of Florida. You got Howard out of 18 at them. Pass rushers, man. But yeah, we're gonna get on out of here though. We're gonna go over a little bit more of the draft. We got 3 more weeks. We're gonna go over draft. I'm gonna look at it and say, okay, what this team is weak in this area. We're gonna go over safeties. We're gonna go over cornerback. We know that we can't get a pass rush, and we know we got trouble at linebacker. And I'm gonna go over to look over the running back spots, the right tackle, and quarterback. Quarterback. Bring me somebody that can play QB for the Dallas Cowboys in 2026. But yeah, that may do it for me for the day, man. Everybody have a wonderful night. We're gonna get on out of here.
Niggas want to be back there. I play that game too, man. We'll get straight to
Dante, you snapped on this one.
pull up with a Betty on the bench, she with her ass up. Niggas looking, told them they could try, just pull the cash up. She hit the play with her friends, but always be the last up. Baby by the paper, so pay up, don't want to crash up. Money on my mind like it's payday. You fuck with mine, I get to spinning like a Beyblade. Most these niggas goofies and they bitches like Sinead. Niggas talking flying to that, hit them like Mayday. Damn, I see niggas say it's like I motion like a picture. It is what it is. You try me, I'm a smoker like a switch. I just doing me. Like my posse grew to be that. Talk the ballot card and man, she ain't the cool to fuck that nigga. You see the NBA coach response to put it out there. $8 million game, nigga. Get paid quick. They started people to keep up. Like a switch up. Nigga, pray for some guns. You ain't flipping it. Just some fun. You ain't that shit like all month. Niggas think I'm stolen goods. Listen to all the bars. Always trying to finesse a nigga. I think you want. Big time. Never nigga. Never been a snake. Do my dirty own. Won't tell my stuff so I know I beat the cake. Niggas, when I see the boys, I ain't gotta see the race. The boys ain't gotta see that. Pull up with a buddy and the niggas with a I just pull the cash. Put the friends that always you fuck with mine, I get to spinning like a Beyblade. Most these niggas goofies and they bitches like Sinead. Niggas talking flying to that, hit them like Mayday. Man, niggas want to be back there. I play that game too, man. We'll get straight to it.
Dante, you snapped on this one.
Pull up with a Betty on the bench, she with her ass up. Niggas looking, told them they could try, just pull the cash up. She hit the play with her friends, but always be the last up. Baby by the paper, so pay up, don't want to crash up. Money on my mind like it's payday. You fuck with mine, I get to spinning like a Beyblade. Most these niggas goofies and they bitches like Shanae. Niggas talking flying to that, hit them like Mayday. Damn, I see niggas hating cause I got motion like a picture. It is what it is. You try me, I'ma smoke you like a swisher. I'm just doing me. Like my posse grew me to be that nigga. The type of balance park the banshee, they like who the fuck that nigga. You see the heavy and close one's eyes, the more that I get bigger. Yeah, you $1 million worth of game, nigga. You should get major figures. But instead of eat with me, you rather compete with me, nigga. Why you switch like a Glock like you want some heat with me, nigga? Let me get some funds. You ain't pippin' if you ask me, you just chasing buns. You ain't designer, but you wore that fit like niggas standing there stolen clothes, risking it all the bugs. Always trying to finesse a nigga and wonder why they don't get love. I'm a big dog, that nigga, never been a snake. Do my dirt low, won't tell on myself, so I know I'll beat the case. Banshee street legals, when I see the boys, I ain't got to see the race. Banshee street legals, when I see the boys, I ain't got to see the race. Fill up with a buddy on the Banshee with her ass up. Niggas looking, told them they could charge us for the cash. She hit the blade with her friends, but always be a ass up. Baby, by the paper, so pay up, don't wanna crash up. Money on my phone like it's payday. The fuck on mine, I get to spinning like a Beyblade. Most of these niggas goofies and they bitches like Shanae. Niggas talking flying to that, hit them like Mayday.
You don't fight no real man. You fight through setup. What?
You're a disgrace to this sport.
Shut up, old man. You that tough to know where to come from. That boy, your family doing real nice, ain't it? You call yourself a fighter? Prove it up.
So why are you doing this? Because you can't win, Rock. This guy will kill you to death inside of 3 rounds.
You're crazy.
What else is new?
He's just another fighter.
No, he ain't just another fighter. This guy is a wrecking machine, and he's hungry. Hell, you ain't been hungry since you won that belt.
Oh, what are you talking about? That 10 title defenses.
That was easy.
What do you mean easy?
He was handpicked.
Setups?
No, they weren't setups. They was good fighters, but they wasn't killers like this guy. He'll knock you in tomorrow, Rock.
Extension 103.
So why are you doing this?
Because you can't win, Rock. This guy will kill you to death inside of 3 rounds.
You're crazy.
What else is new?
He's just another fighter.
No, he ain't just another fighter. This guy is a wrecking machine, and he's hungry. Hell, you ain't been hungry since you won that belt.
Oh, what are you talking about? That 10 title defenses.
That was easy.
What do you mean easy?
He was handpicked.
Setups?
No, they weren't setups. They was good fighters, but they wasn't killers like this guy. He'll knock you in tomorrow, Rock.
Yeah, that's it, though. That's it, dog. That's what we got going. Let's do this.
Am I the meanest? So am I the prettiest? So am I the baddest mofo low down around this town? So but who am I? So who am I? So I can't hear you. So good.
It's over.
Want me back, baby. I'll play that game too, you We'll get straight to it.
Dante, you snapped on this one.
Pull up with a Betty on the Banshee with her ass up.
It's over.
They could try just pull the cash up. She hit the play.
You've been found out. You've been exposed, homeboy. Jerry, Scotty, Dak Prescott. You wasted my time, and I knew you was gonna waste my time, but I was gonna let the Lord show me who you were. And he
Damn,
showed
I see
me.
niggas say cause I got motion like a picture. It is what it is. You try me, I'ma smoke you like a swisher. I'm just doing me. Like my posse grew me to be that nigga. The type the valet park the banshee, they like really fuck that nigga. You see the heavy and close one's eyes, the more that I get bigger. Hey, $1 million game, nigga, you should get major figures. But instead of you with me, you rather compete with me, nigga. Why you switch out the rap like you want to compete with me, nigga? Let me get some funds. You ain't pimping if you ask me, you just chasing buns. You ain't designer, but you wore that fit like niggas stepping stolen clothes, listen to all the buzz. Always trying to finesse a nigga and wonder why they don't get love. I'm a big dog, thorough nigga, never been a snake. Do my dirt alone, won't tell on myself, so I know I'll beat the case. Banshee street legals, when I see the boys, I ain't gotta do the race. Banshee street legals, so when I see the boys, I ain't gotta do the race. Pull up with a Betty on the Banshee with her ass up. Niggas looking, told them they could try, just pull the cash out. Play with their friends, but always be the last up.
That's right. That's right. Call for your mama. I say off your ass out of respect for that woman. But if it wasn't for your mama, I would have broke your little ass down a long time ago. Jody? Little Jody? You know what I see when I look in your eyes? I see a scared little chocolate bitch. So come on, nigga. That's what I see. If we was on lockdown, I'd make you get on your knees and fix it. 20 years, Jody. That's right. That's right. Call for your mama. I say off your ass out of respect for that woman. But if it wasn't for your mama, I broke your little ass down a long time ago. Jody? Little Jody? You know what I see when I look in your eyes? I see a scared little chocolate bitch. So come on, nigga. That's what I see. If we was on lockdown, I'd make you get on your knees and fix it. 20 years, Jody. Let's see where you can be 20 years from now. Nothing.
You go to the store and get me some cigarettes, babe. Maybe get some beer.
So sweet.
Get this kid, touch your hands. Right back, okay?
Are you always on the hunt for the latest buzz in the world of sports? Look no further. Dive into Feinen JP, your ultimate destination for the hottest sports gossip. From thrilling game analyses to interviews of fans, this channel has it all. Stay updated with the highs and lows, the cheers, and the surprises from the world of sports. Feel like you're right in the stadium with our vivid storytelling and dynamic content. Don't miss out on any scoop. Hit that like button, share with your fellow sports fanatics, and subscribe to keep your sports knowledge ahead of the curve. Feinen JP is just a click away. Join the community today.
You see the heavy and close one's eyes, the more that I get bigger. Yeah, you $1 million game, nigga, you should get major figures. But instead of eat with me, you rather compete with me, nigga. Why you switch like a black like you want some heat with me, nigga? Let me get some fun.